Welcome back to another Friday drama filled market live stream. I have 0 people watching because my stream is trash. Nobody's here yet. By the way, how's the audio sounding? I'm using my mic this time, the new one that I bought. Hopefully it works. If it doesn't, let me know. It doesn't show on my phone that the stream started yet, so yeah, there's that. What is going on? Oh, hold on. I can. How does the audio sound, guys? I feel like the audio sounds okay. But you guys got to let me know for sure. He said the cow stream, nice. Yeah, we got to make the background a little bit better, you know. I honestly should film videos like this, but the wifey's gonna complain, so I gotta film this stuff upstairs. But honestly, if I could film back here, that would be dope. Let me see how I'm sounding real quick. We're gonna check it out. We're gonna see what's up. First time filming with the headphones. Hopefully it sounds better. Let's see. Let's see. Can I hear myself? Nope. Somebody said mic works, but it's not great. Okay, I guess we still got to work on that. I can't even hear myself. I just put the headphones in. I still can't hear myself. I literally know nothing about audio, which I'm sure you guys can tell. You know what? I bet you my mic's plugged in. But what's going on is probably not connected. Because, yeah, it doesn't even sound like I'm using a mic. That's the problem. Let's see if this works. Let's try that. Yo. Did the audio get better? Trying to make sure the mic works. I feel like it didn't get better. Make sure the correct audio source is shown. Yeah, I don't know what that means. I don't know anything about audio. That's why I be wondering. I'm like, man, these big YouTubers who have all that together, they must really have money, bro. They must really. Yeah, the mic is echoing because I was turning on my phone. Don't worry about it. I know. I turned the echo off. We're just trying to make sure we get this right. We're just trying to make sure we get this right. Um, Dang, that sucks. I put the whole mic in, and is it on? Yo, oh, the mic's not even on. See, that's what I'll be talking about. This right here is exactly what I'll be talking about. The mic's not even in, so it's basically just going through the iPad because I'm looking at my mic. It's not even on, which is weird because when I plug it in, it's supposed to go on. Hold on 1 second. There's still an echo? No, there shouldn't be an echo. I turned the volume down. Hold on. No, you guys are right. There is an echo. Turn that. Let me know if it's better. I might really have to get somebody to do this. Like, audio is hard, guys. I don't know anything about this crap. Is it still echoing? I turned the echo cancellation off. Yeah, I think the echo's good now. Yeah, let me know. There shouldn't be an echo anymore. I don't know why my mic's not working. Hold on 1 second. Okay, can we still hear me? That's so weird that the mic doesn't work for StreamYard. It's literally plugged in, but it's literally not working. Like it's not even on. That is so weird. Um, I messed up your ears. How? Hold on, bro. Okay, how do we sound now? I put the MV Sure in. Let me know, because if not, I could just unplug the mic and we're just going to have to go with the iPad, just like we normally go. Yeah, the mic doesn't even seem to be on, which is crazy. I buy a new mic and I still can't figure this crap out. Jesus Christ. All right, I guess we got to use the iPad microphone again. I can't even use my own freaking mic. Let me know if the volume's good now, guys. I'm going to go ahead and just go with the stream. It's very discouraging that I got a new mic and I still can't use it. That is so annoying. Like, I don't understand what the problem is. Somebody says this is going to be a long night. No, it's not. We've had our live streams the last few Fridays and everything's been good. I could just use the iPad mic and be fine. The problem is I'm trying to use this and it's not working and I don't know why. It should work. Once you turn it in, once you plug it in, it should automatically cut on and stuff, but it didn't. So I don't know what's going on with that. But let me know if the audio is better. I'm using the iPad microphone, so you guys should be fine. It's the same one we've been using the last several Fridays, so everything should be good. Because I don't want to ruin the, I don't want to ruin the thing. Sound right now is fine. Okay, good. The sound is fine. Problem is you don't have Jeremy Griff money. No, that's not actually true. The problem is I'm cheap. That's the problem. The problem is I'm cheap, and yeah, I don't have the Griff money. Yes, you're right about that. That's true too. It's a mixture of both. It's a mixture of both. At some point, I'll stop being a cheap bum. Somebody said Broncos 16-17 L. Yeah, the Broncos freaking suck. But that's a different subject for a different day. All right, let's go ahead and get into these subjects. Hey, can everybody let me know if you can hear me? I need to know, though. I need to know if everybody can hear me. There's somebody in here I've never seen before. Guy named Josh. What's up, Josh? Did you buy the mic from Wish? No, I didn't. Can everybody hear me before I start talking? Before I start yapping, everybody can hear me? Okay, the volume's good. Great, great, great. Yeah, it sounds like everybody can hear me. Okay, sorry, guys. At some point, I'll get the mic together. I don't know what's wrong. I freaking suck at audio. This stuff is not for me. Okay. Somebody said the squirrels can hear me. Somebody said I sound good. Great, great, great. Okay, let's go ahead and get into these subjects. Um, Unplug your speaker mic and plug mic into that USB port. No, that's exactly what I did. Yeah, I plugged my mic into the USB. Okay. I feel like you're trolling. All right, Josh says, "Hey Echoes, what do you do for work outside of YouTube?" I'm a homeless bum. So what I do is I don't work a job. I sit at home and collect unemployment, and I depend on YouTube for most of my income. So I'm a full time YouTuber. As a matter of fact, I should go and update my LinkedIn and put full time YouTuber on it because that's basically what I am. So yeah, that's what I do for a living. Right now, I'm still looking for a job. Hopefully, I find one soon. I've been thinking about doing Uber, being a full time Uber driver, something like that, just to bring in some extra money. But for right now, I am unemployed, collecting unemployment benefits, the unemployment checks or whatever it's called. And yeah, I happen to have a finance channel, even though I don't have a job. How do you guys feel about that? So that's what I do for work, Josh. Anybody else got any questions? Somebody, somebody said you sound good, you look good. Let's get this party started. Agreed, Broncos fan. Let's get this party. We're gonna talk sports too, by the way, just later on, not right now. Hey, Echoes, I heard you are a homeless bum, but I think you should buy. Hey, for Echoes has a Series A, right? I need to start learning from me, Kevin. I need to get these grips off. Somebody said, "Oh man, bum gang." You already know. Somebody said sounds like Larry and Scott. Hey, you said it, not me. You upgraded to the corner office. You got to be doing well. No, this is actually my mother's house. That's all. I'm in my mom's house. She's out hanging out with her friends. I told her I was gonna, need to have the space for like, a few hours. So she said she's going out with her friends anyway. So she's gonna be out for a while. They're gonna go wherever they do, and she said I could have the house. So yeah, no, this is my mom's house actually. So I know I'm normally up in the corner office, but that corner office is actually my room under the stairs. So as you guys say, I live under I live under the stairs, which is good by the way. Now whoever made that up, that was good. Echoes lives under the stairs. That was good, man. But yeah, that's what I do. Josh says, how ironic. I know, bro. I know, Josh. I'm just jealous, bro. I'll talk about all these other YouTubers, and here I am, a freaking loser. Like, what am I doing talking about these people, bro? I already know. This all explains that raggedy hair. Yeah, I got to do a better job taking care of it, don't I? Yeah, I got to groom myself a little better. I got all the products and stuff to do better, and I'm getting a haircut tomorrow, too, but yeah. No, you're right. Somebody said he's trolling. Who's trolling? Who, Josh? Yeah, I think Josh is trolling, too. You can't possibly be talking about me. You're trolling, man. You said you have a great three-figure paying job. Dang, three figures. Three-figure paying job. Oh, man. Dang, three figures, bro? Hey, that's hilarious. Where's your Star Wars poster? Oh, come on. Don't try to get me to talk about that guy. I want to squash my beef with that guy. I don't want to talk about him anymore. I think he's got bigger things to worry about. And the beef we had has just gotten petty at this point. Question: Did Kevin? Do you think Kevin will fail with this startup? Are you sure? I feel like he's just grifting money once again. Great question. That was actually going to be one of the subjects. So I guess we could jump into that because you guys know I want to talk about these subjects first. Somebody says, Mike, is there something wrong with the mic? Not again. Hold on. How we sounding now? How we? I think we're good now. I think we should be good now. Yeah, Mike has static, but I think it's gone now. I think it's not gone. Oh my god, that's so annoying. Does it sound better now, guys? Does it sound better now? I'm not using a mic. I'm using my iPad. I'm literally just off the iPad mic. I don't even have a microphone. How we sounding now? I just changed the setting on StreamYard. Man, StreamYard is so garbage. I'm not gonna lie to you, Fullhat. I'm actually gonna make Fullhat my audio guy. I'm listening to Fullhat. I'm tired of having audio issues because it just ruins the quality of the stream. I'm gonna listen to you, Fullhat. Didn't you say get like OSB or something, whatever it's called? All right, I'll get back to answering the questions. Juan is in the building. What's going on, Juan? Uh, you could work at Amazon. No, the working conditions at Amazon are garbage. I don't want to work at Amazon. AR says, show us your apartment. AR N98 is one of my biggest haters. Literally, one of the biggest haters I've ever had. And he wants me to show off my apartment. But AR, it's not my apartment. This is my mother's apartment. Why would I show it off? I don't want to show off my mother's apartment, bro. That goes against the privacy concerns, man. When I finally get an apartment and I stop living with my mom, AR, I'll go ahead and show you my apartment, okay? But for right now, I don't have an apartment. I live with my mom, bro. And I don't have a job. If anybody has a job for me, let me know. I am looking for a job. Like I said, right now I'm collecting unemployment benefits. I think they're giving me like 500. No, they're not giving me that much. They're giving me like 300 a week, which is pretty okay. You know, I'm getting by. I'm doing my thing. I'm on food stamps too. I'm on, I'm on food stamps too, so we're doing our thing. Do me a favor, take that mic, the iPad, and yourself, and throw it all out the window. Damn, Broncos fan. Is this the same guy that was messaging me on Twitter? Yes, Streamlabs and OBS. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna get something else because I'm really tired of this. Oh, my bad. I did skip your question. My bad. Sorry, we had mic issues. Um, well, Somebody said I got plastic plants. No, those plants are actually real. That whole thing was my girlfriend's idea. I don't even take care of them. She does all the watering and all that. Those are her plants. Yeah. So the question for you on Kevin, his that was one of the subjects too. But Kevin's startup is not a scam. Okay, it's not a scam, but it's gonna fail and it's not gonna work. You know, that's basically what it is. And for those who don't know, I'll go ahead and spill the tea here. Let me go find the message. Kevin actually texted me. Let me go see when he texted me. So me, Kevin texted me. He actually texted me right after I had the interview with Tom Nash, which we're also going to talk about that too. But I don't know if he watched that interview or what. But literally, right after the Tom Nash interview ended, me, Kevin texted me, and he said, "If you want an interview on House Hack, hit me up, me, Kevin." And I'm like, "Dude, I have your number saved. Like, I know you are." But I was like, "Sure, we could do that." I'll have to do more research though, so I can have my questions right. This was before the House Hack startup video came out, by the way. And then he said KK. Then I messaged him and I said, "Okay, when do you want to do it?" And then he never replied. So I don't know if he's going to come on my channel again. And honestly, if he doesn't, don't care. And I wouldn't blame him because I literally made a video saying his startup's going to fail. So I mean, hey, I don't blame him if he doesn't want to come on my channel. But he did text me on Sunday and say that he wanted to come on my channel and I guess talk about House Hack. And I mean, if we go on there, it probably won't be good for him because think about it, guys. I still think to this day that the interview I had with me, Kevin, was the best one. And the only reason why is because it kind of exposed him for like who he was, kind of like just the way he showed up on there. Now, I don't think he would show up sloppy drunk and losing his mind. I think he learned from that mistake. But if he does, then whatever. But either way, I think if he came on my channel, I would ask questions a little differently than I guess other people would. And I think we will really get to the bottom. And I think it would be pretty easy to expose that me, Kevin's house hack is not going to work. So, like I said, is it a money grab or a scam? Well, money grab is a different question. Is it a scam? No, it's not a scam. But money grab, I don't know, guys, because his wife is going to be getting paid by the group. He's got other family members. I don't know if it's his stepdad or what. I have to do the research. But in the directors, he's got Ross Gerber, that's the director. But then he also has like family members that are in there. And I don't really like that. I don't like it when people do business and they hire all their family members. I've actually seen situations like that. I come from the church, so I've seen situations like that in the church too, where the pastor will hire their entire family and they all have these high positions at these mega churches and they just making all this money doing nothing. I hate stuff like that. And that's what me, Kevin's thing feels like to me. I hate it when I see people hire their. Now it's okay if you hire your competent, programmer brother. Like let's say you're the CEO and then your brother is literally like a finance accountant guy and you hire him as a CFO. I don't have an issue with that. And don't get me wrong. I know me, Kevin's family's background a little bit. Like I know his wife is really good at real estate. I think her family is good at real estate too, so that's fine. But for me, I'm speaking as an accredited investor. I'm not an accredited investor, but I'm saying if I was, these are things that I wouldn't like, especially considering the fact that me, Kevin, has 100% of the voting power, guys. I don't know if you guys read the PPM, but me, Kevin, has 100% of the voting power. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. So that bothers me as well. When I look at me, Kevin, and you just analyze him as a person, if you've been watching him as long as I have, which I've been watching me, Kevin, since like December 2020, for me, he has too much going on in order to have a successful startup, in my opinion. I don't think people understand. Startups are really hard. A lot of these companies that some of us like were startups at one point. A lot of these companies in the stock market, some of them doing pretty well. They were startups. Startups take an insane amount of work in order to be successful. Think about it. If you were a multimillionaire and you were a VC, which is a venture capitalist, would you want to invest your money in a startup where the CEO is a freaking YouTuber? And from what I understand, people have asked me, Kevin, are you going to stop doing YouTube in order to focus on House Hack? And he said, no. That's all I need to know. You're still doing your courses. You're still going to make YouTube videos. You're still doing your course member live streams. You still got the phone calls. You're probably still going to interview people. All the different stuff the guy's doing. And you're launching an ETF. Come on, man. So you got all this stuff going on, okay? And you have, let me take this comment away, and you're launching 3 ETFs, which you're going to help run as well. On top of the fact that you're launching this house hack thing. Come on, man. There's no way that's going to work. No way. And then I brought up the comparison. Fabio did a good job. Definitely make sure to check out Fabio Capital Mindset. Definitely one of my favorite channels. Fabio compared what Me Kevin is doing to Blackstone. I personally am comparing it to what Zillow did. Zillow had this thing called Zillow Offers, where they literally had an AI try to find them deals, and it didn't work. And Zillow lost like $500 million. And this is one of like biggest companies in real estate, and they literally lost $500 million doing this. I just have a lot of concerns, guys. I have a lot of concerns about Me Kevin's house hack, and what scares me the most is unfortunately we know that a lot of his followers are going to try to invest in it. And this isn't the first time we've seen this. We've seen people with big followings try to, you know, leverage their following. That's the best way I can say it, to be nice, in order to get them in their startup. You know, Dave Portnoy did it. It didn't work. We've seen other people with big names do it. And again, it just, for me, the house hack thing just doesn't seem very well thought out. Doesn't seem very well planned. I just think it's a bad idea. I 100% think it's going to fail. Keep in mind, guys, 90% of startups fail. Just so people know, 90% of startups fail. That means only 10% of them succeed. And just think of all the brilliant startups you guys had out here. Like, wasn't Airbnb? Airbnb was a startup. You know, I think DraftKings was a startup. Obviously, I know DraftKings is controversial, but regardless of what you guys say, I would consider DraftKings to be pretty successful. I mean, for crying out loud, DraftKings is one of the apps that I use when I sports bet. A lot of my friends use it. DraftKings is pretty popular. I think DraftKings is a startup. I think Coinbase was a startup. That's probably not a good example either, but I guess they have their headache. But the bottom line, guys, is startups is not easy. A lot of them fail. So, what reason do I have to believe that Me Kevin's startup is going to be successful? I don't have any. All right, I'm super behind on the comments. So let me finally just scroll down. I'm going to learn from my mistakes, guys. I'm not going to be behind. I'm going to scroll down. No, Cole. Jesus. No, you don't get you don't get an N-word pass. This guy. What did Lincoln say? I missed it. Somebody says debate Larry Stinkmo and Keenan Face. I would love to, but they don't want to do it. I already put out the invitation numerous times for Larry Jones to debate. He doesn't want to do it. That's just what it is. Why VOO over SPY? Because of the expense ratio. Yeah, I see somebody says that Cole should stream. Yeah, Cole should stream. I will watch. It's a scam, Voyager 2.0. What's up, Stock Rock? Absolutely. Isn't Strongman on payroll for the startup? No, Strongman is not on payroll for the startup. Kevin is a lost soul. Yeah. Honestly, if Me Kevin came on my channel, because you guys know he texted me about it, I think I would make the interview a little different. It wouldn't necessarily be a debate. I would just more so interview him in a way that would expose, at least to the investors, that the house hack thing just isn't going to work. And I'm not going to let him throw word salad out there either. I think that's a mistake that I made last time. I let him just ramble. I cannot let him do that. You're not going to ramble. Answer the freaking questions, and we're going to leave it at that. You're not going to take 10 minutes to answer a question. So that's definitely something I would do if he decides to come on my channel, which he's fair to do if he wants. And if he doesn't want to do, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. My channel will grow anyway, especially if I just keep making videos about you, which I should probably slow down on because I've made so many videos and some of you guys are getting a little annoyed. Do you like Tom Nash? I have a lot more respect for Tom Nash than a lot of the other grifters. Tom Nash is a cool guy. Now, this is the difference between me, okay? Let me tell you guys something. Do I like Tom Nash? I like him more than Me Kevin. I think that's the better way I can answer it. Like, I talked to Kevin face-to-face. I talked to Tom Nash face-to-face, right? Tom Nash seems more genuine, okay? Now, in terms of me liking him, I don't think I know him well enough to like him, but he's definitely more likable than Me Kevin. Now, I want to answer that question because that was another subject I wanted to get to too, which is going to segue me into the Tom Nash debate where everybody said, oh, you're friends with Tom Nash now. We literally said on the stream numerous times that we're not friends, and we're not. If he comes out tomorrow and starts grifting, there's going to be a video for me calling him out. That doesn't change. Like, it's going to happen. But when it comes to the grifter rankings, I don't think Tom Nash is as bad as a Meek Kevin or Jeremy LaFave or some of these other clowns. Now, don't get me wrong. That does not excuse Tom Nash. He made a lot of mistakes. Don't get me wrong. That does not excuse him. And in my opinion, Tom Nash was grifted in 2021. And I made that clear. I've had several debates with Tom Nash. If you want, the last interview I had with him, that wasn't really a debate, guys. I think some of you guys are a little, you guys don't understand what happened there. That was a debate. That was an interview regarding another YouTuber that I used to be beefing with, that I was beefing with. I pretty much ended the beef because I have no interest in being bothered with that guy anymore. I think at this point we should just go our separate ways because the beef got childish. And the reason why the beef got childish is because he just refused to debate me, you know. And by the way, let me give you guys an update because I think you guys deserve it. I think you guys deserve the update. So this is the only time I'll say his name. And the only reason why is because you guys deserve it, because I know last week a lot of you guys were waiting to see if we were going to debate. So, like I said, I'm done beefing with Scott Schaefer. That's the guy's name. But I'm just going to read the email for you guys so you guys can see what's going on, okay? So, this is what Scott said to me when I asked him about the debate, okay? Because he said on his channel that he was going to debate me. He commented on one of the videos. Somebody asked him and he commented. He was like, okay, I'll debate Echoes, fine. But he has to come on my channel. I said, fine, I'll come on your channel. So I emailed Scott about it. Scott said, my lawyer has advised me that any debates or live streams would not be recommended while the issue with Tom Nash is going. And I just simply said, I completely understand. Appreciate you letting me know. So that's the update on that. Okay, that's it. I'm done saying the guy's name. Like I said, I have no interest in beefing with the guy anymore. I'm done. But if he ever wants to debate, I think that would be great. That'd be a great way to put the nail in the coffin and just kind of end this whole little segment. I'll touch on this lawsuit thing because I know you guys, there's been people trolling me like he's going to sue you, blah, blah, blah. You know, let me touch on that because you guys are annoying. Once again, I have a lawyer. I absolutely have a lawyer. Once me, Kevin, threatened to sue me the first time when I exposed DUI, I learned my lesson. I'm like, okay, you're not going to catch me with my pants down no more. Like, screw that. So I legit got me a lawyer. And she's fair. She's a nice person. So I reached out to my lawyer again. I talked to her about the allegations that said person accused me of and threatened to sue me. And she literally said he doesn't have a case, blah, blah, blah. She also explained to me the full process of what it's like to sue somebody. And that's when I realized that, okay, 90% of the time when somebody threatens to sue you, they're bluffing, guys. So I'm just throwing that out there for some of you other guys who are content creators and may get threatened to sue in the future. Take it from me, the guy who's been threatened to be sued twice now by both me, Kevin, and the other guy. My lawyer told me it cost about $2,500 to $3,000 just to file the paperwork and actually serve somebody. So you got to really think about it. What person would go through that trouble? And also, she said that if I were to get sued, it will cost both of us. It will cost him $50,000 to $100,000, and it will cost me about $50,000 to $100,000 just to get to the point. Keep in mind, this is early on in the case. Just to get to the point where we get to the judge and the judge says, oh, this is crap, I'm throwing out the case. It's still going to cost a lot of money to get there. But if that person doesn't have a case and they sue you, there's all kind of different things you could do. They could be in a position where they're going to have to pay all your legal fees. You can countersue, all kinds of stuff like that. So more likely than not, when somebody threatens to sue you and they don't have a case, don't take it seriously, guys. That's the mistake I made. Had I known what I knew now, I probably would have exposed a lot more about B. Kevin and probably been a lot more bold back in those days where him and I were going at it. Had I known what I know now, I didn't know that, but now I know. So all this stuff about, oh, he's gonna sue you. A lot of you guys don't know how lawsuits work, so just stop talking if you don't know what you're talking about. It's not what you think. Lawsuits are extremely expensive, long drawn out process. You would literally have to be something wrong with your brain for you to go through all that over petty YouTube beef. Like, come on, bro. So that's the update on that. Hopefully the guy eventually reaches out to me eventually and we can debate because it will be great to debate him. We can finally settle things. But as of right now, it looks like he has declined the debate, guys, okay? That's what it looks like where we're at. Now, I'm going to get back to the Tom Nash thing in a minute. This man, Cole, is really trolling. Digital Asset News in the building. I didn't even see you here, Rob. What's going on, man? Digital Asset News says, I've been sued before, 6 figures easy. Hey, I got to give a special shout out to Digital Asset News, guys. So when I had 2,000 subscribers, this guy's name is Rob. He's got like 300,000 subscribers. And yes, you absolutely could get a wrench, Rob. Absolutely. I appreciate you being here. Hold on. Let me give you the wrench real quick. You deserve it, man. You've done so much for me and my channel. I appreciate you. I still watch your videos, by the way. You're still my favorite crypto channel, just so you know. I don't comment much anymore, but like when I'm at work and you stream during the day, I definitely watch you. Oh, I just pinned your message. I didn't mean to do that. Hold on, unpin. Yes, Digital Asset, you can absolutely get a wrench. All right, let me shout out Digital Asset News, add moderator. All right, Digital Asset News, you're officially a moderator, which is pretty funny. So, Digital Asset News, guys, I can't thank them enough. Back when I had like 2,000 subscribers, this guy shouts me out numerous times on his YouTube. Then he shouts me out on his Twitter and just basically says, I really like this guy's channel. I appreciate it. He does good work, stuff like that. And I think Digital Asset News, I think Rob likes more of my market analysis more than the drama stuff. Actually, I'm almost certain he does. And he appreciated that content, and he basically shouted me out. And I literally gained like 1,200 subscribers in one day, literally. So I can't thank you enough for that, Rob. That was awesome. That really made my day. That was incredible. The YouTube analytics went up that entire month you did that. So shout out to Digital Asset News. Shout out to Rob. He's a crypto guy. I know a lot of you guys who follow me aren't crypto people because, you know, we really like stocks over here. You guys know I still like crypto, but I'm definitely more of a stock guy. I look at crypto as speculative. But I think Rob is one of the more decent, better crypto YouTubers. So anyway, yeah, he doesn't need a shout out from me, but feel free to check out Digital Asset News. Rob, he's a great guy. And yeah, there you go. You were a moderator, Rob. So thank you so much. Let me know, by the way, Rob, if you like the new pivot. I'm starting to pivot back to talking about the market again, just because things are getting so bad. I mean, things haven't gotten as bad as I really feel like they're going to get, but they're starting to get bad. We still haven't seen capitulation. You know, we still haven't seen the absolute annihilation that I think is going to come. But things are definitely getting there. I mean, the S&P's at 3,800. People are starting to get a little nervous. But just wait till the S&P goes to 3,500, maybe even lower, 3,400. That's when we really get the pain. That's when people really start losing their minds. When Cole gonna get a wrench? When he stops asking me, when he stops freaking trolling me. What did he ask? Yeah, there you go. Yeah, Rob's the man. Rob is dope. What is your favorite podcast? That is a good question. Rob says, pivot, man. Screw those other guys. They suck anyhow. I want the alpha. Yeah, I know you like that type of content, Rob. I appreciate that. I'm probably gonna go back to it for sure. I'll definitely still do drama, but probably not as often. I probably will go back to the market stuff, to be honest. I probably will. It gets less views, but you know what? I like the positivity that I get when I do the market stuff. When I do the market stuff, I get way more positive comments. When I do the drama stuff, I just get memes. Bunch of mean people and squirrels. Oh, the squirrels really show up when I make mean content. But yeah. Digital Asset News says, gotta head out dinner with the wife. See you, man. You know I love your channel and everything. And again, can't thank you enough. You really you helped me gain 1,000 subscribers in one day. That was awesome. Okay, favorite podcast. Okay, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Do not judge me. Do not. Actually, I shouldn't even say it. I should. You know what? Screw it. Screw it. Screw it. You know we keep it real on this channel. You guys are gonna judge me so hard, especially Foot Hat, but I don't care. My favorite podcast is between Joe Rogan podcast. Dang, what other podcast do I watch? Joe Rogan podcast. Joe Budden podcast. He does like hip hop and stuff. I like his podcast because I really like hip hop. And believe it or not, and don't judge me. Do not judge me. But Fresh and Fit is one of my favorite podcasts. But wait, don't judge me. The only reason why it's one of my favorite podcasts is because it's entertaining. When Myron is just talking to smack and being a menace and they're kicking girls out and Frank Castle and all that, it's just entertaining, guys. When it's late at night and my girlfriend's asleep or something and I'm just up all night, I have two choices. I can either watch the freaking, I don't know, Sports Center, I can watch Netflix, or I can watch the Fresh and Fit podcast and watch a bunch of women yell at each other and watch Myron kick them off. I'm watching it. I'm sorry. So just so we understand, because I don't want people to try and cancel me, I do not agree with everything that Fresh and Fit says, okay? I mean, I am a red pill guy. You guys know that. But I don't agree with everything Fresh and Fit says. But at the same time, I do enjoy the channel because it's just so entertaining. It's just so funny. It really is. So that's where we're at with it. Okay, we're gonna get to the Tom Nash thing in a minute. Let me move this since I'm not using my mic anymore. I might as well get more comfortable. Hold on. How we looking? Okay, I think we're good. Perfect. So I'll move the mic over, wallet over there. Okay. Let me move this in just a little bit closer. Okay, I think we're good. Okay. Your thoughts on the Ethereum merge? Yeah, that'd be a better question for Rob rather than me. But my thoughts are buy the rumor, sell the news. That's literally what you saw. At some point, I am gonna buy Ethereum. This is a great question. Let's eliminate all the foolishness. Would you set up a boxing match with Scott? If not Scott, which YouTuber? Maybe some grifters. Yeah, the boxing thing is kind of childish. It really is. Now, if there's money involved and I ever became a big YouTuber, which no guarantee that'll happen, but if I ever became a big YouTuber and there was actually money involved, heck yeah, I'd box people. Absolutely, I would box. Yeah, I wouldn't box Scott because obviously him and I have like real beef. Well, we don't have beef anymore, but you know what I mean. We had beef in the past. But maybe some grifters. I don't know, man. I can't really say there's any grifter that I specifically hate. I can't hate somebody that I don't know personally. You know. Um, in terms of boxing with Scott, I'm not interested in boxing Scott. I'm good. The only way I would box if it was for money. That's it. If there's big money involved or decent money involved, then I would box somebody. Maybe I'll box this guy since me and this guy thought about boxing at one point for free. Maybe I'll box Gil. Ask him why he's calling it an AI when it's an image filter. Don't worry, I will. What do you think about Andre Jig? Andre Jig doesn't know anything. It's that simple. It's that simple. Uh, okay, I got to speak on this. Digital asset news, good. Thanks, man. Love you guys pushing back on James Permaville narrative this morning. Okay, I'm going to speak on this, and I hope I don't hurt anybody's feelings with this, especially if digital asset news is in there. But I actually don't like James at all. I'm sorry. I think he's a clown. Rob, if you're still in here, I'm sorry to say. Obviously, Rob, I love your channel, Digital Asset News. What's the other guy? What's the other guy that they have on there? It's James, it's Rob, and then there's another guy, Benjamin Cohen, I think is his name or something like that. But I like that guy a lot. So Rob and Benjamin I like, but the James guy I don't like, bro. He's way too overly bullish on crypto, and it's dangerous. It's you're gonna get people wrecked doing that. So I'm not a fan of that guy, to be honest. Andre Jick is another clown in my opinion. Be careful with that guy. If we get a bull run, what circumstances will you trust it, or will you just think it will eventually come crashing down? Okay, I want you to really think about this, Brand. What possible reason will we have to have a bull run? Think about it. I want you to really think about that. NASDAQ pretty much been the bear market all year. Fed raising interest rates, removing money from the balance sheet. Come on. We're not going to get a bull run. I think that's my honest opinion. It's just not going to happen. That's why Stock Mo's saying that the market's going to reach all-time highs at the end of the year when there's only 3 months left is insanity. But there won't be a bull run. There might be a bear market rally, but there won't be a bull run. Let's just be completely honest with ourselves. Tom Nash is all right. Yeah, again, guys, it doesn't excuse what Tom Nash did. Nothing excuses that. Nothing. Nothing excuses his past. I will never excuse that. I think Tom Nash got people hurt. I stand by that. But when I interviewed me, Kevin, versus Tom Nash is a lot more likable. I'm just going to leave it there. I like Tom Nash a lot more than I would say me, Kevin. That's all I can really say about that. Fabio says, okay, let me scroll down the comments. Sorry, guys, I'm always late, but from now on, when I'm late in the comments, I'm just going to scroll down. A lawsuit. You know what I'm talking about. You know what the lawsuit is, Fabio. Don't talk about Scott I'm watching. Bro, you are so freaking funny. Digital Asset News says, I've been sued before, 6 figures easy. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yep. It's a lengthy process. Okay. Scrolling down the comments, because, I don't want to be far. Individual investor. By the way, guys, everybody subscribe to him. He really, really knows what he's talking about when it comes to stocks and crypto. He's more of a trader, but He does long-term investing too, and he does crypto. But he actually really knows what he's talking about. We need more people like that on YouTube. So subscribe to the individual investor. Let's try and get him to 100 subscribers. Best Chicago style pizza, and why is it Giordano's? I don't know, bro. We got a lot of good styles. Chicago definitely has the best pizza, and yeah, Giordano stuffed pizza is good. Giordano's not the best pizza restaurant in Chicago though. Warren Chirac was legendary. Rondo Rocket Launcher #9. Hey, you were hilarious, bro. Okay, let me tell you guys about the Warren Chirac, okay? I lived through it. I was in high school when it started. Started in about 2012. I was a junior in high school when it first started, when Chief Keef and all the rappers blew up and everything. Unfortunately, there was a lot of violence, a lot of war, a lot of very notable people who died behind that. That's the sad part. But it was just a very legendary time in terms of the music. But yeah, Rondo #9, I think he's still in jail right now. Yeah, Rondo #9 basically went to jail for basically carrying a rocket launcher. And apparently, I don't know if he pointed at somebody or what, but yeah, he did have a rocket launcher. And then another rapper ended up getting that same rocket launcher, and I think that rapper got in trouble for it too. But yeah, I don't know how you get a rocket launcher, but yeah, that's how bad Chicago is. These guys don't just have guns, they have rocket launchers. So this guy says Rondo #9, haha. Yeah. I guess it's a Chicago thing. I don't know. Somebody says it's supposed to be funny, but a lot of people watch Fresh and Fit seriously. Yeah, that's the problem when a lot of people are actually influenced by those guys and actually believe the crap that they say. Because I don't agree with the crap that they say. But the show is entertaining. That's it. I go there to be entertained, and 9 times out of 10, when I watch Fresh and Fit, the freaking Myron guy is kicking somebody off. Which, by the way, Myron's not his real name. I found this out. The guy's real name is like Amru or something. Like he's like hiding his identity for some reason. I don't know. I will box that goes 20K cash if he knocks me. I don't know, Fabio. You might win. Fabio might win. Who knows? Jay versus user of Sharingan boxing match. Yeah, I would actually box that guy. I don't like that guy. That guy's a clown. That guy is literally just a troll. I'd box user Sharingan. I just don't like that guy. So if you want to box, bro, come check it out. Strongman is going after Red Pill. Are you going to debate and confront him about Red Pill? Bro, if we debate about Red Pill, I would destroy Strongman. I would destroy him. And by the way, when I said Strongman should make a Red Pill channel, he did it the wrong way. He's making fun of them, which isn't going to get very many views. No, what Strongman needs to do is he needs to actually talk like that. He needs to talk like Andrew Tate and Kevin Samuels and Fresh and Fit, but he needs to like make it funny. You know what I mean? Like he doesn't have to be serious, but make it funny. That's how you're going to get the views. That's what Strongman needs to do. But yeah, I'm an actual Red Pill guy, and I have no shame in that. No shame. ETH going lower than a grant. ETH going to dump was you can sell staking rewards. James is a joke, exactly. Yeah, he's a clown. He really is. I don't care if he has a huge following. The guy just doesn't know what he's talking about. Yeah, Ben Cohen I like. He's not bad. Cole dressed up like one of the village people. Hilarious. James gets 1.6 million a year off his Patreon and tells everyone he's harvesting cash. They can't work out where that cash is coming from. Oh, wow. Sounds like I need to dig into James and make a video about him, because if he's grifting, I'll do it. I will do it. Digital Asset News says no hard feelings echoes. Oh, he's still in here. Look at that. Wait, why'd you delete the message? Hey, Foothead, why did you delete Digital Asset News message? Oh yeah, it I don't think Rob would actually say that. Maybe that was a typo, but yeah, I see what he said. Oh, that's not him. Oh, wow. Is that really not him? Let me go to the channel. Oh, yeah, you're right. That's not him. You're right. Wow. Okay, hold on. Let me make sure we don't block him. Oh, he has the wrench. He has the wrench. Yeah. He has the wrench. So whoever this clown is, okay, yeah, you could go ahead and get rid of him, Fullhead. Yeah. Rob has the wrench. So, yeah, do not get rid of Rob. I like Rob. But, yeah, you could get rid of whoever this clown is who's, like, pretending to be him. I don't even know how this guy is doing that. I'm going to block BNDFG2 because whoever that clown, oh, I know who you are. You're that young smooth guy. Dude, you not only are you gonna get blocked, but bro, if you don't leave me alone, bro, I'm gonna really get on that with you if you don't leave me alone, dude. You starting to get weird. You be DMing me on Instagram being weird. You over here impersonating digital asset news. Now you over here saying weird stuff, dude. If you don't stop, bro, you're gonna have some real problems if you don't stop, bro. I'm gonna block you and all that, but bro, I'm telling you, if you don't stop, bro, you're gonna have a real problem, bro. I'm just keeping it real with you, bro. Stop tweaking on me, bro. You're gonna have a real problem, bro. Let me go ahead and hide him. Okay, so I just blocked that clown. Did we block the other one too? Did we block Rob? Y'all remember that black kid with the little nappy hair that came on my channel? This is literally this weirdo. It's literally the same guy. He's impersonating Rob, and now he's commenting on another channel. Dude sending me endless DMs, being a weirdo. Like, dude, you gotta chill, bro. For I really like, I hate to take it there, bro, but like, I ain't even gonna say it, bro. I'm not gonna incriminate myself. But just chill out, bro. Cause you really starting to get annoying. You really starting to get weird. So just chill out, bro. You really gotta cool out with that. Nah, he not fine. Nah, he not fine, bro. He not fine. He's annoying. He doesn't, bro. Foothat. He doesn't DM me on Instagram normally. He DMs me being weird, bro. Like he be on some stalker weird stuff, bro. Like don't do that, bro. Anyway, bro. Anyway, let's move on with the stream. I'm not even gonna let myself get mad over that weird dude. I recorded a bunch of those savages. Really? You were a videographer, or did you like you were in the studio with them? Let me know. Let me know, individual investor, which one of them you did it with. Somebody said, bro, King Von died. Yeah, I'm not a fan of King Von, so we're not gonna talk about him in this chat. I'm not a fan, bro. We're gonna leave that alone. Rondo killed a cab driver, that's why he's in jail. Bro, these people kill a lot of people, bro. That's Chicago. Somebody said, yeah, Takashi walked out untouched on O Block. I know you're trolling, but he didn't walk out untouched. What happened was he came to O Block at like 3 in the morning, whatever, like 5 in the morning when everybody's asleep. He didn't come out there when it was cracking, so that doesn't really count. You can't go out there when literally everybody's sleeping, nobody's outside. Come there when it's cracking. Come there when all the N words are outside. Come out there when all the Negroes are outside and see what happens. Let's see. I already talked about that. I already talked about 3 books. Uh, Bro, you really thought his name was Myron Gaines? No, I think you got it misconstrued, my boy. I think what happens is when you watch these people, you don't really put any thought into it. So it's not that I thought his name was Myron Gaines. I just didn't really care enough to know. Like I just watched the content and enjoy it. But I saw on Twitter that his name wasn't Myron, that it's actually Amru. And I was like, oh dang, the guy's name. That's all. That's all, Mr. Squirrel Man. I debate you on Red Pill. Oh, let's go, Fahad. You're gonna get destroyed. What's your net worth? I have a net worth of negative $100,000. I have a ton of student loan debt. I have a ton of credit card debt. I have a bunch of other types of debt because I'm an idiot. And I also don't make much money. I don't have a job. I'm still looking for work if anybody wants to help me out. And I collect unemployment benefits. So I'm basically broke. I have a negative net worth. I don't make much money. I'm broke. And I'm doing the best that I can, bro. So that's what my net worth is. Negative $100,000. Okay. Andrew Tate got blocked by the Democratic Party. I got timed out yesterday by Fabio's mods. Tyson, get out your feelings, bro. You were being annoying, so you got put on timeout. It's not like anybody blocked you. We just put you on timeout because you were being annoying. That's all. And you deserve it. Stop being annoying. It's fine to troll and do your thing, but if you just keep typing and being stupid and annoying, then yeah, you're going to get put on timeout, bro. Like, just chill out sometimes. And tell your freaking weirdo brother to chill out too. Don't troll, and then when something happens to you, you get upset. That's weird, bro. That's weird. What did I miss? Do don't think we'll ever get rid of Kevin. Too many simp stands. Yeah. Strongman doesn't censor. Great American. Okay. How does your GF feel about your red pilling? She feels fine about it because I'm respectful to her. I'm a red pill guy, but I'm a red pill guy from the perspective of, getting in the gym, not letting women play you, making sure that things are fair for you, just stuff like that. So my girlfriend doesn't mind the red pill at all. She doesn't agree with me on everything, but it's not to the point where she feels uncomfortable or disrespected. Like at the end of the day, I'm still the man of this house. Like I do my duties. Like yeah, that's all I can really say. Um, yeah, I still take her out, pay for stuff, get her nice things. I still do all this stuff with my girlfriend. But in terms of the red pill thing, I'm with the red pill community for a different reason. It's not about hating women and women are inferior. I'm not in the red pill for that. I'm in red pill because I'm all about, there are a lot of men that are depressed. Like I'm gonna just keep it real. Most of the guy friends that I have are depressed, literally, like damn near all of them. And that's why I'm in red pill because that's kind of what red pill is all about, like male empowerment. Like today's society doesn't give a crap about men. Like women and children are loved, but men aren't loved unless they're a somebody. Like LeBron James is loved, Tom Brady is loved, but the regular guy that like is a freaking car mechanic, or the regular guy that like does construction or whatever is not loved generally by society. Like men just aren't loved. So that's why I'm a part of the red pill community because once I got into the red pill community, literally I was 220 pounds. And once I got into the red pill community, I lost 30 pounds. And it was because of the red pill. It was because of listening to other men just reinforcing that, if you want to feel better about yourself and just feel more confident and be more healthy and do better, you got to get in the gym, you got to work out, you got to be productive, things like that. That's really what attracted me to the red pill community. And I can honestly say that being a red pill guy helped me tremendously. It really has. So that's all I can say about that. You from the Cheyenne, don't mess with Vaughn. Come on, bro. You better our study. Okay, stop, Rock. I'm gonna keep it real with you. King Von killed my best friend's cousin, so that's why I don't rock with him. And keep in mind, I'm not affiliated with any of the gang stuff. I'm neutral. I'm a regular citizen. I don't have anything to do with any of that gang stuff. But the reason why I don't rock with him is because my best friend's cousin, right, actually got killed by King Von, and he's actually pretty famous. Like when you look at documentaries on King Von, they actually bring him up. His name is Malcolm Stuckey. He had nothing to do with gangbanging at all. They were at a house party, and he was standing outside. And there's different conflicting accounts of what exactly happened. Whether he got killed in a crossfire of King Von shooting at somebody else, or whether King Von actually targeted him because he saw King Von shooting at another person that he was beefing with. But either way, the reason why I don't rock with King Von is because he killed my best friend's cousin, and that really affected my best friend. And it, he still to this day it affects him, and it's just sad to see that type of stuff when innocent people get killed by these people. Because, make no mistake about it. You know what? I'm not even gonna talk. I'm not gonna talk too much into it because yeah, people love him in Chicago, so I'm not even gonna set myself up because I live here. I'm not even gonna overdo it because yeah. Anyway, I'm not a fan. We'll leave it at that. Would you debate a Bitcoin maximalist? Probably not. You can't debate those people. Those people are crazy. Do you think there will be an official end to COVID, or will it just fade into memory? Yes, there'll be an end eventually. It'll be like AIDS. It'll always be around, but it'll end. It'll get to a point where everybody's just, whatever. How do you feel about the glorification of violence and drill music, mostly starting from Chicago? Yeah, I don't like it at all. Nobody likes it. It's sad. Um, it's awful. There's been so many people that have died behind this stuff. L.A. Capone got killed. FEG Duck got killed. The list goes on. I can't even name all the people. There's so many rappers. FBG Cash just recently got killed. There's a bunch of people affiliated with Chief Keef that got killed. Capo got killed. D-Thang got killed, which I think is Lil Durk's crew. There's just so many. This stuff gets complicated, guys. It's a lot. There's actually a really good documentary on YouTube. It's like a 3-hour long video where this guy literally broke down every single person affiliated with this Warren Chirac beef that got killed. It was really good. So you can definitely check that out. But I feel terrible about it, man. It shouldn't be glorified. It's unfortunate. There's a lot of people that died behind this. There's a lot of 3-year-old, 4-year-old kids that got killed over this because these dudes can't shoot. When they do these drive-bys, they end up hitting innocent people. There's been a lot of mothers that got killed, activists. It's been a lot, man. It's sad. It's demonic, to be honest with you. It's just straight up. It's awful, man. It's awful. So that's how I feel. James Chan, you are weird, dude. What are you talking about? Okay. Do you plan to talk about politics? Not really, but if anybody wants to talk about it, they can. I told you I'll hire you as a squirrel to join my posse. Echoes lost that we broke him. Okay. If a troll gets upset when they get banned, they're a bad troll. That's the goal of real troll. Exactly. What are you interested in doing for a living? Interested in international freight forwarding? Yeah, anything I can do to get a job, bro. I'm an unemployed loser. I just sit at home and collect unemployment. In my mom's house. This is my mom's house, guys. Strongman's in here. That's funny. Strongman's making fun of incel grifter, wannabe pickup artist claiming to be red pill. He's doing it all wrong. Yeah, I think he's doing it all wrong too. He should do it the other way. He should actually like literally troll and be like, men are better than women. I mean, don't go that far, but you know what I mean. Just say stuff that's like toeing the line of being extreme. His channel would grow like crazy if he did that. It'd be so funny. Honestly, if I did that, my channel would grow. I already know. It definitely would, but I don't want to do that. Yeah, I agree with I agree with Gil. Gil is actually giving game here. He should make red pill videos showing men how to become high value and stop putting women on a pedestal. Yeah, I agree, and I agree with that. We should put women on a pedestal. I actually do agree with that. Sorry, not sorry, but I agree. Like I actually feel that way for real. I think men deserve just as much respect as women get. My wife gained 10 pounds, so I cheated to put her in her place. Wow, your wife was pregnant. She only gained 10 pounds, bro. That is astounding. My sister was just pregnant, bro. She gained like 70, 80 pounds, I think. I don't know, but she gained a lot of weight, bro. Women gain a lot of weight when they get pregnant for obvious reasons. But if your wife only gained 10 pounds, bro, that is really impressive. Most women gain like way more weight. Get Strongman onto the debate right now if he wants to. Mm. He said, "My apologies, bro. Didn't know all that. Yeah, you all good, bro. I know. I know. No, no offense taken at all, bro. Yeah. But just so you know, yeah, I really live here. you know, I don't live in Chicago anymore. I moved out to the suburbs, but at different points in my life, I lived there, go there all the time. Unfortunately, I do have. That's not it, Stock Rock. There's other ties that I have, unfortunately, to the war in Chirac of just like cousins and friends being affected by this stuff. Like, yeah, man, it goes deep, bro. It really does. It goes deep. But yeah, it happened. It happened. So that's what it is. Like I said, Chicago's no joke, guys. I'm in Chicago as well. Let me know if you're interested in a job. I appreciate that, Cynthia. Yeah, I'm absolutely interested in a job. Yeah, help me get a job. I'm broke. It's hard out here. I need a job really badly. Like right now, I'm barely getting by, living in my mother's house and living under the stairs and all that. So yeah, if you got a job for me, let me know. I'll do anything at this point. Like I just need a job. Ask Echoes about his 50 partners. You guys are free to do that. I know a lot of people don't believe me, but I don't care. I don't think it's quite 50, but it's definitely over 30. Like I said, I don't count. But if you count like high school and college, obviously I've been with my girl for like 2.5 years now. So I haven't had any bodies in a while besides my girlfriend. But in terms of just different people that I've been with, yeah, definitely at least 30. Maybe 50, but I don't know, man. I don't count. Like, how do you know this stuff, you know? Definitely a lot, though. No doubt about it. Malcolm was on break from school when that happened, wasn't he? What was he talking about? I know what you're talking about. You're talking about Malcolm Stuckey. Malcolm was on break from school when that happened, wasn't he? No, no, no. He was. Actually, I don't know. I got to know what you mean by break from school. But basically, they were at a house party. Malcolm was at a house party. King Von seen some, I guess, his ops or whatever. So King Von went back to go, get somebody and get a gun or whatever. King Von comes back. He shoots at that person, and somehow Malcolm Stuckey ends up getting killed. Like I said, there's two different accounts. It's either Malcolm got caught in a crossfire or King Von intentionally tried to shoot him. Now, the saddest thing about that whole case is King Von should have easily went to jail for the murder of Malcolm Stuckey, but what happened was the witnesses, from what I've been told, this is like street stuff. this is like word on the street, is that the witnesses got threatened. And so nobody would testify against King Von, and he got off because basically there was nobody to testify against it. So there's no way to prove that the murder actually happened, and he got off. That's literally what happened. Another red pill brother. All right, I got more subjects to talk about, guys. We need to talk about this Tom Nash thing. Do you F with Gangstalicious? Yes, I F with Gangstalicious. I bought 150 shares of Google and 450 shares of FNGU this week. What are your thoughts? Uh, I wouldn't be buying Google right now, but I mean, I don't blame you. I mean, I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world, but I personally wouldn't buy. I think Google's probably going to go lower. I think that's another domino that's going to fall. I don't think Google has come down enough, so I definitely think it's going to go down. In terms of FNGU, I don't know anything about that. I don't know what FNGU is. I'd have to look it up. So I really don't know. I can't really answer the FNGU thing. What was your old job and why did you get laid off? My old job was I was a full-time Lyft driver or Uber, whatever it's called. My old job was I was a full-time Uber driver. Ever since I graduated college, I've never had a job. Like, as soon as I graduated college, I was a full-time Uber driver for like 2-3 years. Then I got another job working at working like minimum wage somewhere. And now I'm unemployed and I just collect unemployment benefits. It's hard out here, man. It's hard out here. I'm a broke loser, bro. What do you think about the MCD CEO talking about Chicago crime? What do you think about people calling Chicago Chirac? Yeah, in Chicago, we don't like it when people call Chicago Chirac. Nobody calls it Chirac here. That's just stuff people do out of town. But nobody here calls it Chirac. So, yeah, we don't like it. Nobody here calls it that. In terms of what the MCD CEO said, that person's absolutely right. I mean, the crime is out of control. That's why I moved out. That's why I'm in the suburbs now. I'm deep in this. I'm like 30 minutes away from the city now. Before, I was like 10 minutes from downtown. Now I'm like 30 minutes. So, yeah, now I'm good. Kim Griffin and Citadel is moving too. Their headquarters was in Chicago, and they're moving to Florida. How would you feel if your dad was Dave Ramsey? I'd feel awful. I'd hate that. Fullhack can come if he wants. It's up to him. No, the Fed's doing a terrible job. They need to get together. What's that college degree in? So my degree is in gender studies, and I have a minor in intersectional movement building. So that's what my college degree is: gender studies, and I got a minor in intersectional movement building. So you're used to sitting. So you're used to sitting for long hours. You'd be perfect then. Where in the suburbs are you? I'm not revealing that. You ain't finna come out here and be weird. What you asking me that for? What you asking me that for? So yeah, guys, that's what my college degree is in: gender studies, and intersectional movement building, and basket weaving. That's terrible. No, no, I'm not boxing Scott Schaefer. Antoinette says, "Hey, what's up?" I feel like you're not real though, because there's very few women that even come on here. Let's see if you're real. Oh, you are real. You're not a troll. You're a legit, a real profile. Well, shout out to the one woman we got on the stream. All right, let me get back to the subject. Doesn't seem like anybody's going to come on, so let me get back to the subject. Matter of fact, I guess I could put the link. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, you're definitely real. I can see that. You ready to invest in Kevin's startup? It'll help fund his next run for governor. Hilarious, bro. He's somebody said he said gender studies without even laughing. I can't tell if he's trolling. Yeah, no, I'm not trolling. I legit got my degree in gender studies. I learned a lot. I wasn't able to get a job, but no, I got my degree in gender studies. And then I got my minor in intersectional movement building, which is kind of the same. It's like intersectional. It's like, you're bringing on the different genders and the different races and different things like that. And you're like, it like teaches you how to like organize and like build an actual movement behind issues related to gender and race. So yeah, I got my degree in gender studies, like legit. What would surprise you the most? The Bulls being champions or the Spy ending the year green? Probably neither. I don't know. Uh, I guess the Bulls being champions. I don't see any reason to be a Bull right now, but hey. Boxers or briefs? What kind of questions are y'all asking now? Are you qualified to tell us how many genders there are or what a woman is? Yes, I'm qualified to say that because I have a degree in gender studies. But we're not going to talk about that. We don't need to talk about that. The bottom line is I have a degree in gender studies. And I worked hard for that degree too. Laugh out loud, my bad, but your degree sounds perfect as well. We have a lot of liberal arts majors. So easy to tell when Echoes is BSing. His micro expressions say it all. I'm not BSing though, Bacon. No, I'm legit. I'm legit not BSing. I mean, what are you saying I'm BSing on? Because I did get a degree in gender studies. I mean, I can. Do you want to see my diploma? Like, I can show you. My diploma's upstairs. I watch you because you're bearish on the market like me. Also, do you like my market analysis videos where I just talk about the market? Let me know. Or do you like the drama videos? Somebody says show proof. What do you want me to show proof of? That I got a degree in gender studies? Somebody says you could get a job in human resources with that degree. No, you can't. You definitely can't. You definitely can't get a degree in gender studies with that. Some weirdos making fake profiles again. This isn't Kevin. This is like some fake profile. Michael Jordan still can't sell a Chicago mansion. I'm an hour late. It's all good, man. I know I used to start these at 7. Take the hat off. That's hilarious. Oh, this is actually me, Kevin, for real, guys. See, this is funny. This is actually really funny. Some weirdo came in and posed as me, Kevin, and then the real guy himself comes in. That is hilarious. Better have used my StreamYard link. Come on, man. You know I'm not using your freaking StreamYard link. Are you actually coming on my channel to debate your startup or no? If you don't, it's okay. I wouldn't blame you for not coming on, but you texted me, Kevin, about coming on to talk about like your startup or whatever, and then you didn't respond, which is cool. And then I started making videos about you again, which, by the way, I'm probably gonna chill out. I've made so many videos about me, Kevin, guys. I'm not gonna lie, I'm tired. I actually am tired for real. I don't even know what my next me, Kevin video is gonna be. He would actually have to do something. You know what's funny? And me, Kevin, if you're in here, I actually have tried to not make videos about you numerous times. But every time I do, you do something like crazy. Like, I used to make a bunch of videos about like Jeremy and Larry Jones, but then their content just got boring because they stopped doing stuff that I can make fun of. But Kevin, you are really good at making videos that are just not well videos and just doing stuff that's just easy to talk about. Like, you're good at being controversial, bro. But yeah, this is the real me, Kevin, guys. Yeah, I don't know how long you've been in here watching, but yeah, just let me know if you're coming on my channel, though. Again, if you don't, I don't blame you. I talk crap about you, so I don't blame you. But I feel like at this point, you're kind of used to me. I think you know that I don't have hate in my heart for you, dude, if you're still here. Hopefully you do. I don't know. But I legit don't. I don't hate you. Obviously, I just feel how I feel about you. You know how I feel about you. No need to rehash it. Yes, I watched the market analysis videos. Your videos are great. I'm loading up on SPY puts. I think this economy is heading to crash. Yep, absolutely. That's why I was disappointed in people like me, Kevin, who were buying Nvidia. I'm like, Kevin, why are you buying Nvidia? Like, Nvidia's overvalued. You gotta wait. You gotta wait, bro. Top or bottom, the market. Let's see. The legend meet Kevin here. No, 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 no. Do not call him a legend. He's not a legend. If his startup goes well, I'll give him the title of being a legend. Somebody says, "Hey, meet Kevin." Internet. We do not fanboy over meet Kevin in this chat. No, no, no. You're not allowed to fanboy over meet Kevin. We do not say hey. When meet Kevin joins the live stream, we grill him. We say, "What's going on with your thing?" That's what we do. Somebody said, haha, you guys are hilarious. Me, Kevin, can I get a free subscription? Oh, he actually responded. Next week, 30 minutes, ask whatever you want. Oh, this is going to be good. Oh, I got to get my research ready. Hey, honestly, me, Kevin, it's not going to be it's not going to be a debate like last time. It's honestly just going to be just me asking you questions. So it won't be as intense as the last one. So hopefully you don't show up drunk because that would be a bad look for your startup. But okay, sure. 30 minutes, ask whatever you want. Sounds good. Even though I feel like we're going to go longer than 30 minutes because you know I'm going to come hard with the questions. You already know. I'm going to ask questions that nobody else is going to ask. You already know. And I'm going to come at a different angle too. Okay, so there you guys go. Me, Kevin, is coming on my channel next week for 30 minutes. And we're going to talk about his little house hack thing. That's kind of what we're on. Somebody said, jump on me, Kevin. No, you don't need to jump on right now. I'm kind of comfortable right now. No need. He'll come on next week. This man is hilarious, though. Talking about, did I use a StreamYard link? Like I'm going to use your StreamYard link. You know what, Kevin? I'll troll you back. If you donate a super chat, then I'll use your StreamYard link. How about that? Donate a super chat and I'll use your link next time. How about that? Me, Kevin, is a pro at getting attention. That's why Echoes can't stop making vids. Yeah, that's actually true. That's what I'll be saying. A lot of people message me or they'll comment. They'll be like, dude, get off me, Kevin's nuts. You keep making videos about him. Like, I'm trying. Like, there's so many other people I could go after and get just as many views. Like, I don't even have to talk about me, Kevin, to just get views. I can literally just talk about Jeremy. And honestly, the Jeremy videos perform just as well as the me, Kevin ones. But the difference is Jeremy is boring. He literally watches CNBC all day and just says whatever he saw on CNBC today. Like, what's there for me to talk about? Me, Kevin, is out here launching ETFs, buying NVIDIA at $177, freaking trolling on Twitter, coming out with a startup house hack thing. Like, it's impossible to not make content about the guy because he's just always doing crap. Like, sometimes, Kevin, you just got to sit down and chill out. Cypher, you're right. I'm still on espresso late. Got to get a drink. Kevin, you got to chill out on the drinking, bro. You do be drinking too much. Did somebody ask him something about hiring? Maybe Q1 for hiring, maybe Q2. Depends on when we actually start buying. What am I missing here? I must be missing. I must be late. Oh, yeah, that is one thing that me and Kevin have in common. Me and Kevin both play RuneScape, which, by the way, I'm sure my RuneScape account is better than his. But he's saying, Vark, how about just slightly above the Edgeville back? Now, that's funny. Does anybody else in here play RuneScape? My RuneScape account is like dang near maxed out. Like I'm like at the end game in RuneScape. Now, obviously, I don't play anymore. I haven't played in like years, but I still have the account, and my account is amazing. I'm like freaking. What am I? 99 strength, 99 defense, 99 slayer, 99 range. I'm like 92 mage. I was a freaking beast at RuneScape, bro. I was wrecking people. I used to do Chambers of Xerix. That's how I used to make my money. I either do Chambers of Xerix or I just start straight up PKing, boy. I used to go to the Ram cage just PKing. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. Honestly, during the pandemic, the last time I played RuneScape was probably 2020. I played during the pandemic when we had to all stay in the house and life was just boring. I was definitely playing RuneScape during those days. No one knows questions like Echoes. As long as you know, bro. As long as you know. Make sure to text me, man, to let me know exactly what time you're coming on so we can set this up. Somebody said, hey, Echoes, me, Kevin says he's hiring. Yeah, but me, Kevin makes you like move out to California to work for him. I'm not going to California. I would never in my life move to California. I feel special. Me, Kevin, give me a shout out. Come on, Antoinette. You can't be fanning out. You can't be a fangirl, man. We don't fanboy or fangirl. He says I'll come on now for like 5 minutes. Okay. You can come on for 5 minutes, bro. Come on in. There's the link, bro. I'll pin it. Let me pin it. You could come on. If you're still in here, there's the link. Feel free to come on if you want. Kevin, wish your house hack a success. Yeah, I agree. And I made it clear in the video, too. I do wish his house hack a success. Yeah, I hope he succeeds. Why would I be a hater? Like, I do hope it succeeds. Plus, I definitely hope it succeeds because I know a lot of his followers are going to invest in it because they love him. So I hope it works out so the followers can, like, not get screwed. Is he still in the chat? He come on 5 minutes if he wants. You guys can ask him questions if you want. Um, Somebody in here in the chat said there's somebody who joined the thing named me Kevin, but I feel like that's not him. Type in the chat if this is you, me Kevin. There's some weirdo who comes in my freaking thing and impersonates people and never shows his face. I feel like Kevin would show his face if that was actually him, so I don't think that that's actually Kevin. But again, Kevin's free to join for 5 minutes. Oh wow, that is him. There you go. All right, it is you.
Yes. Hold on
It
one
really
sec.
is you.
It is me. All right, how does this work? I went into some little phone booth.
My,
This is cool. Look at this. I'm in a phone booth. Can you hear me okay?
yeah, I can hear you.
This is cool. It's like I've never been in one of these. This is like at the airport. You go into one of these little phone boothy things, and
Uh huh.
there is zero echo. Like this has less echo than my studio. This is incredible. Wow. Anyway, yeah, hey, I can chat.
All right. You got what? 5 minutes, right?
Something like that. I mean, as long as it takes me to get through this espresso.
Oh God, he's on here tweaking again. Are you drunk or something?
I'm never drunk.
You been drinking? All right. I guess the first thing we're gonna ask, I'll ask about the court case. Why do you keep moving it up?
I don't want it actually to be moved up. I want it over with. I was very upset when I heard that it was delayed. Apparently, for some reason, the prosecutor wants like the actual dash cam footage, and I'm like, you have the body cam, that's enough. And they're like, no, we want dash cam, and they can't find it. Oh, well, can't find the footage. Okay, so I don't know. It's all about discovery and delaying stuff. It has nothing to do with me. I want it over. Like
Mm-hmm.
I would rather it's like if they called me up tomorrow and they're like, Kevin, we don't even want to go through this. Just do, 100 hours of community service and F off and don't drink and drive, at least to the point of impairment. Then I'd probably be like, okay, whatever. Like, let's do it. I don't mind doing community service. I think everybody should do that. I don't think that'll happen because honestly, I think the case will just get dismissed. But what do I know? That's just my opinion.
Okay. So you don't think there's any chance, and again, obviously nobody
Hmm.
wants to see this happen to you, but I'm just asking on
Yeah,
behalf of investors who are
please.
investing in your startup. Again, we do not want to see this happen, but if there was a chance of you possibly actually getting convicted of this and possibly doing jail time, like who would take over for the House hack?
Yeah, well, I think there's first of all zero chance of that. When Paul
Right.
Pelosi can blow over a .08, I think he got like a .081 after causing a car accident, and he blew .081 2 hours after the incident. Like,
Hmm.
you gotta be kidding me. The guy got off with 5 days jail and time served for basically 4 of those days, right? And then the one day he was actually in, or time the 8 hours or whatever he was in. So he didn't go back to jail. He didn't do anything. He just got his I think it was like a $2,000 fine or something. I mean, people can look this up publicly, right? That's somebody who actually caused an accident and was .08 confirmed 2 hours later. So he was probably like point. I mean, think about it. 2 hours, that'd probably be 4 drinks. He was probably at least a .13 while he was driving and caused that accident. That's terrible. Now, a lot of people go to dinner and have a drink or two and they're totally fine. They're .03 or whatever, right? Now, I don't condone that, right? I think, if you're going to drink, let somebody else drive who hasn't been drinking. But I'm just saying, like, there's no way if somebody at that level of extreme doesn't go to jail that there would even be any risk for me, and realistically, look, it's going to be 9 months before we start buying properties here. Like I mean, maybe if we find some good deals, we'll start earlier. But we're trying to keep a very lean company because what we're trying to do is wait for actual fear to hit the market because that's going to be the time to buy. And I think that's going to be Q1, Q2 of 2023. But obviously, we'll see when that time comes.
Right. So you've raised what, $13 million in 4 days, 3 days?
Yeah, it's really incredible. I think it's like a little over 13. I think one of my biggest fears was that we would launch and after the first week it'd be like, yay, we raised 900 grand. Like we didn't even get to a mil, right? Like that would be terrible because then it's just kind of like, okay, this isn't gonna happen. for this company to be viable, we have to be able to buy about 200 homes within about 2 years, within the first 2 years. And then we're going to hit, in my opinion, an escape velocity where it just becomes a matter of, okay, buy, rehab, refinance, repeat over and over and over and over again, and just grow the company. And we have enough staff right now. I get a lot of people reaching out. They're like, hey, when can we apply? When can we join? And we have enough staff at this point to manage between 200 to 500 homes. Like, it's not a problem. Probably in about 3 different markets is what we could sustain
You have no
now for
staff
two to
for
five.
for house hack?
No, no, no. We do. We have 10 staff total. I'm saying we have enough staff to sustain 200 to 500 homes right now. So really, we're not in a position where we need to be hiring right now. We'll probably hire, once depending on what kind of funding we get and when we actually start buying.
Okay. I have more questions, but I'll save that. You're coming on my channel when? Next week?
Yeah, I mean, we could just set it now if you want. Here, give me
Sure.
1 second. The screen's gonna go black, but let me just quickly look at my calendar, and then we could just make it happen right now. Hold on.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't know if
fine.
you can hear me anymore. Mm, Yeah, like Tuesday at like 4 would be cool, California time.
Oh, crap. California time. I forgot how
Y-
California time works Tuesday. Hold
Yeah.
on, because, I work a job. I'm not full time YouTuber out here. I feel like I'm going to check real quick.
What
Okay, so we're,
Lincoln's
we're two
asking.
hours ahead. Yeah, that works. That'll be 6 o'clock my time. That works.
Okay. So yeah, somebody's asking why is companies not giving out REITs? A REIT is a tax filing for a company that wants to distribute cash flow, which is not a goal of ours at this moment. Maybe in the future we will, but REITs have a really big problem because Echoes, you might want to look into this. In 2000, for even our talk, in 2007, a lot of REITs got a lot of money, but they were forced to deploy the capital because REITs and syndications have to spend the money or give it back. And a lot of
Mhm.
these companies, they only care about what's called AUM, assets under management, because that's how they get paid as a percentage of that. They're not incentivized to actually get a good deal or wait for the market timing to be right. So we're not a REIT, we're not a syndication, we're a real estate company.
Right. But let me ask this, because this is one of the major concerns I have. If you're running the entire company, which I believe you
Mhm.
are for the most part,
Yeah.
how are you going to do that and balance doing YouTube full time and still doing course member live streams and all that? Like, how's that going to work?
Yeah. No, it's a really good question. The last probably I'd say about 6 weeks where I've really only been posting about once a day. My YouTube schedule has actually been very, very nominal. It usually consists of waking up at about 5. I do an hour or so of research before my course member lives, which I try to start around 6 to 6:30. Then I'll film a video. I try to get that up by 8 or 9, and then the rest of the day is available for either reading or company business, which so lately has been I'll read and research when I'm in between, attorney calls or, dealing with banks, DocuSigns, investor relations, dealing with CPAs and accountants, people trying to transfer money from their trust funds or their retirement accounts. Like there's a lot of that kind of stuff, and I got to make sure that the staff is not only doing things the way I want, but they're sorting documents the way that I want. So I'm doing auditing, basically, making sure that investors actually are accredited and that our staff is using the right cybersecurity protocol. We have IP tunneling, and this some of the stuff is really complicated for some folks. So there's a lot of that going on right now. But I have the majority of the day to lead, and realistically, I could probably play video games like RuneScape. I heard you played. That's really cool. I could probably, with my workload right now, I could probably post a YouTube video a day, be extremely well researched, and play RuneScape for 8 hours a day and not miss a beat with launching this company. Like, surprisingly, I actually have a lot of time. Now I don't. I mean, well, sometimes I play games, but I do spend most of my time. I just fill it up with research.
Yeah, but aren't you doing like you're launching three ETFs too?
Well, that's why I do research, right? So I do research to stay in tune with the market, company valuations, fundamentals. That we're tentatively, I mean, fingers crossed, but we're slated for an active trading date of October 27th. You're the first to hear that, so that'll be really cool. I don't know if we're gonna make it, but that's the goal.
That's turning into a clip. Thank you. Thank you.
There you go, man.
Definitely turning into a clip. Okay. Somebody said fake 90. No, strong man. I have 99 Slayer and I can prove it. I can definitely prove it. Okay, back to another question. I still have concerns about that, to be honest. I get that you're saying you have no time, but startups are a lot of hard work.
Yeah, I mean,
Um,
here's the way you have to look at it is I don't get paid and neither does Lauren. Lauren and I don't get paid a dime until IPO. And so we're going to get paid a percentage of the company, and there are going to be requirements. Tentatively, this is tentative, and keep in mind, I just have to say this: this isn't a solicitation for anybody to invest. If you're an accredited investor, you have to read the PPM at househack.com. And then we're working on non-accredited. That might be something we can release in maybe 5 months or so. That's really difficult and complicated. But anyway, Lauren and I aren't going to get paid until IPO. And tentatively, what we're thinking is basically I would get some kind of comp award, whether that's 25% or whatever of the valuation at IPO. And I get no pay, no salary, no bonuses, nothing until that point. And that's basically my ownership in the company plus whatever shares I buy at the same valuation as everybody else day one. And then I think Lauren's at like 0.9% or something like that. So it's a phenomenal difference there. But she's in line with what the employees are getting paid, the early founding employees. So I think total comp would be somewhere around 27%, but we're going to condition that on investors at least doubling their money. At least that's tentatively what we're thinking. So basically, if we double, it'd be like 72% plus to investors. And then of course we want to grow it from there. See, I'm not going to be able to just bail on IPO, which some people worry, like, oh, what if you just bail on IPO? Like probably 80 to 90% of my shares that I get awarded as comp are going to be locked up probably for a 4-year period where I could sell like 20%, 20%, 20%, 20%. And the reason for that is we want to give people the confidence that this isn't just get to IPO and bail. This is like, if we get to IPO and the market hates what I've delivered to IPO with the team, then the market value could fall while all other investors who invested early could sell. I'll be stuck, right? Like I can't leave the bridge of the ship, so to speak, for 4 years. And that's okay with me because for me, it's a 20, 30-year play.
So in terms of the ETF, can you maybe talk about what stocks exactly you're thinking about buying? Because obviously you have a very interesting stock past of buying garbage, in my opinion, and a lot of people feel that way.
I don't blame that.
Oh, I thought he
It's
left.
not.
I thought he left. Hold
Oh,
on, you
sorry.
cut out. I thought you
I
left. That
cut
would
it.
have been funny.
Uh, yeah, that is funny.
Okay, go ahead.
I heard your question though. Yeah. Look, I think that these are going to first of all be actively managed ETFs, and one of the inspirations for that is, for example, with Peloton. I rode that thing from an ownership of around $113 to like 180, but I didn't sell then. I rode it all the way basically back down to 113, and I dumped it, and I told everyone about it. But then it went to $20, and then it's like, well, shit. The people who weren't paying attention got screwed. And you can't fault people because at some point people they don't have time for YouTube, right? They don't have time for every single video. So I think one of the benefits of an actively managed ETF is we're going to have 3 different risk profiles that people could invest in. Basically a low risk, which is going to be like an ETF mix with some salt and pepper stocks, kind of like icing on the cake stocks. You'll see. Then a middle version, and then on the further version will be just basically all just individually picked stocks. And so you kind of have 3 baskets you can pick from. I kind of think of them as like the low, medium, and high risk, like M1 Finance pies or something like that, right? And we want to be very competitive with the fees. The goal isn't to like try to make a fortune off these ETFs. It's just to put something out there that if somebody wanted, what Kevin's investing in, and it's not going to be, like all like SPACs or money losing junk or garbage companies. Like, that's extremely risky, right? In order to manage these, keep in mind you have to be a financial advisor, right? So you have to you're a fiduciary to that fund. Like you can't F up. So actually, going through what I've gone through in terms of licensing and regulation and compliance over the last few months, if anything, I've felt it's a very wonderful thing because it makes it very clear that like if you're an ETF manager, you are managing people's money. Like you are not here to screw people, right? Because otherwise, and this is the thing that I say too with HouseHack, is if in 5 years HouseHack is bankrupt and I'm bankrupt, then who's going to ever want to do a deal with me again? I'll be 35 and everybody will hate me, right? Whereas my goal is at 35, people are like, oh my gosh, and this is not a guarantee, it's just an example. If I'm 35 and people are like, oh my gosh, we IPO'd and I like 8x'd my money investing with Kevin, those are people who are going to want to come back and invest again. And, that's the reputation that I want. Because remember, in 5 years, I'll be 35. In 10 years, I'll be 40. Like, I've got a long time that I need to still have a reputation for. And so that's really critical.
Okay. Well, since we're going to mostly talk about this next week, we're going to get into the messy questions. So, um, what is your relationship now with Jeremy and Graham since the last time you and I talked?
I don't think anything's changed with Graham. I haven't talked to him. But I wish the best for him. I like Graham, and I hope we can chat again sometime. I'd love to go to Vegas and see what's up. Who knows if they need a podcast guest, I'd be available. It's like any kind of tensions or things that are better off talked about in person. I just met Andre, and I did his podcast, and one of the first things we did is clear the air about our Titanic video, which I thought was extremely respectful that he actually started with that. It's a strategy that I always used to use in real estate, and so I was very impressed with that. So shout out to Andre. And then Jeremy, I played poker with him. We had a great time. Yeah, everything I think is great between Jeremy and I. We've always beefed about Tattooed Chef and joked around, but otherwise I'm pretty happy. He owes me some money, so maybe I'll have to put a screen up on my channel. But beyond that, things are good.
So you and Jeremy are legit cool.
I think so. Yeah. I mean, I would be blindsided if Jeremy or Andre had any kind of real beef. But who knows?
Right. Anybody in the chat got any questions? Because the questions I got about a startup would be next week when I get everything together. I mean, how did you come up with the idea of House Hack?
Sure, I'll explain that. Yeah, and then there's the other one on. I could do a very brief. Let me really quickly say just because I saw it here. Somebody's saying difference between AI and an algorithm. So AI is when you use a computer to predict something by feeding it information and training it with neural networks, right? And that's what we're doing. If you Google, define computer vision, you'll get an IBM definition of computer vision, and it is artificial intelligence what we're using because every time we train the neural nets, we're trying to eliminate false positives and even false negatives, and we're trying to find the holes so the software can more accurately predict something. That's different from like an algo. Well, I mean, maybe I should say more of like a filter. Some people are like, oh, well, is it just like a sort filter? It sorts stuff on Zillow or whatever. It's nothing like that. It's actual artificial intelligence. So your question, how did I come up with House Hack? Well, you have to remember my foundations, right? I think people always kind of go back to their roots and try to expand their roots. So if you go to my beginning as a real estate agent, it was buying wedge deals, and so I would teach people in coffee shops that how to buy wedge deals and how to build their wealth and how to minimize their spend on properties. And so that's what I did myself. That's what I did as an agent, later as a broker, and then I brought that content to YouTube. And so now I'm trying to scale that. So really, House Hack is an idea that I've been planning for 12 years. The actual name House Hack I didn't choose until 2019 when I bought the domain. But I've been studying exactly for this sort of launch for 12 years. So it's something that's very exciting to me.
Okay, cool. How much Tesla do you have left, or have you sold?
I have not sold any Tesla yet, no. So everything I had is it's still 26K shares or whatever like that. I really think that Tesla is going to do incredibly well in Q3 and Q4 because I believe that Tesla is going to be, and this is again my opinion, it's not financial advice. I believe Tesla is going to be immune to the earnings recession we're likely going to face.
Yeah. It might be, but I still think Tesla's eventually probably going to come down like every other stock. I think this bear market is going to be brutal, man. I really do.
Mm, mm,
That's why I didn't
yeah,
understand why you were buying because, people send me your alerts. I don't even ask; they just send it, dude.
that's fine.
And
Yeah, I
they're
figure.
showing like you buying Nvidia and stuff like that, and I'm like,
Yeah.
your market analysis isn't terrible, but then I just don't understand why you're buying at certain points.
Yeah, I'm not perfect, for sure. I think that my view of the market this year has been incredibly accurate, but my actions with that information haven't been perfect. I was able to sell and buy lower, but I could have bought even lower, right? So there are a lot of things I could have shorted more going down, right? There are a lot of things I could have done differently. I'm very early on betting against end phase, and I think that's a mistake. I think end phase isn't going to see suffering until we actually get real estate fear, because end phase is green year to date. It's a phenomenal company, and it's done very, very well. So yeah, there have been some decisions that just have turned out not to be the best in the short term, but I expect in the long term, they'll all average out to being very good decisions.
Yeah, but then you short in phase and get smoked.
I shorted Enphase with $25,000 and I lost $6,000. And then I got stopped out of that position.
Okay. Well, I guess you didn't get smoked, but you lost out on it. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
at least you're being honest. I don't know
Yeah.
if I would agree that you've been right most of the year and just made bad actions. I think it was a mixture of both making bad decisions and being wrong. I think. I honestly think that's what's been going on, and that's why I'm asking you about it now because I've been bearish most of the year, to be honest, and I think
Mm.
the pain's just beginning.
Mm.
And I guess we could
Well,
talk the mark. Guess we could talk about the market a little bit. Just I guess what do you think, or like I said, what would make you? Because what's your strategy? Maybe that'll help me. I think I have a hard time understanding what exactly your investment strategy is when you buy stocks.
yeah, well, so contrary to what people believe, well, some people, most people know this about me. I'm not a trader. I actually don't like sitting looking at the charts regularly. I like reading and researching and understanding and thinking about, psychology of not only executives at companies, but management of people and processes. But, that to me is much more interesting. And so that's what I'm more excited about. Charts, I don't love so much. So I don't like trading. I like buying great companies at valuations that I think are fair. They don't necessarily have to be like dead bottom. I try to avoid buying when things are really hot, and I try to buy when things are in pain, and we're in pain right now. I think everything about where we're going to end with the stock market this year will be determinant on how high the Federal Reserve lets expectations go for the Fed funds rate. So if markets start pricing in a 5% terminal rate, we're going to see possibly a lower uh, stock market low than what we saw in June, which was quite
Okay.
painful. We could go lower than that. So, but you really have to believe that the Fed's going to have to increase rates to 5%, which is possible. I actually think the market is underpricing how long the Fed is going to keep rates high. See, most people believe that the Fed is going to peak out with rates around March, and then they're going to start reducing rates. I actually think we're going to hit that peak in March of rates, and then we're just going to stay there almost all of 2023 like a flat line. And when the market starts pricing that in, we're going to see some more pain too.
Okay.
I got time for one more.
Yeah, somebody had a good question, but I can't remember it. Well, he's got time for one more. I guess we'll say this: having an ETF and on IPO, does your YouTube content will change? Does this mean your YouTube content will change since you'll be under the SEC's eyes?
Uh, it means you have to be extremely compliant. But these things are actually very good. There are a lot of rules to follow. I have a 400-page manual of compliance from the SEC, and I've actually read a lot of it, and I will have read all of it by the time we launch. But I'll give you an example. And I actually think this is better for the consumer, because this is what the SEC cares about is the consumer and the investor. So one of the examples the SEC says is you're not allowed to, like, let's say you have a blog or it's YouTube comments or a website. You're not allowed to go in and delete like hater comments or bad comments, and then like up positive comments, which a lot of YouTube channels do. I'd say that's pretty much, ubiquitous across YouTube, is like people deleting hate comments. And you're not allowed to do that if you're now SEC compliant. You are technically allowed to remove comments that are illegal or use profanity, which is interesting because there is a lot of spam these days, like those stupid, like the AMZ bots or whatever, the fake Amazon crypto coin or whatever. They just vote their comments up to like 200, 300 likes, and they flush out everything else. And it's really sad because, I mean, what's the point of having comments on that? So, but anyway, I'm very interested to see how, implementing all that compliance works. Yeah, I'm going to have regulators watching me, but you know what? I think that should give people more faith that, I'm no longer than just some dude on YouTube. It's actually somebody who's willing to follow very strict guidelines, and that's a pain in the butt. but it's also, I think, better for investors. I will this Sunday, which I encourage you to watch Echoes, because then we can talk about it more on Tuesday. I will be doing an investor live stream at 4 p.m., so 6 p.m. your time. So 4 p.m. California time, live on YouTube, and anybody can go in there and ask questions for free. I think I might have the members mode on for comments. I'm going to change that to free chat, so anybody can ask questions there.
Okay, I got a last question since you got to go.
Mhm.
Would there ever? Do you think there ever come a time in the future, with all the new projects and things you're taking on, would there ever come a time in the future where you quit YouTube for good?
I think that's very unlikely, mostly because YouTube is actually something that's extremely beneficial, for example, for house hack. See, if I made a video of me touring homes in, let's just say, Chandler, or I don't know, let me do this, Idaho, somewhere in Idaho, Boise, Idaho. Okay, I go tour homes in Boise. I talk to the agents on camera for the YouTube channel about how the market's shifting and changing. Then we do a
Oh, you're on mute. I can't hear him.
Sorry. There you go. Can you
There
hear
we
me all
go.
right?
Yeah, we can
Yeah,
hear you. Go
sorry.
ahead.
All right, hold on. Let me do this really quick. All right, there we go. Yeah, phone call came in. I didn't think it would do that, but it did. But anyway, so I think there'll be this symbiotic relationship, because if I go to Boise, we do a video with a real estate agent. They show us all about their market. And then I say, hey, if you're a real estate agent, you have access to wedge deals in a different market in the United States, hit us up. We'd love to come do a video with you, learn about your market or whatever. Well, now we are reaching agents throughout the entire country who could bring us wedge deals, and they can have the confidence that we're going to be able to close our deals. We're not going to be grinding losers during the escrow process. We're going to have our ducks in a row. We're going to be easy to work with. And in the future, we might be able to, after IPO, we might even be able to reward agents with equity for bringing us deals in house hack. Now, basically, they become, owners in the house hack process. Even if that's $1,000 of equity or whatever, that's a way to build relationships with agents as like a thank you to them, but then also to help us get better deals. So I think YouTube will always exist for an opportunity to the benefit of all investors. And, I feel bad that we can't have non-accredited investors now. But you have to go through this insane process, and most wealthy people say don't do non-accredited, because non-accredited, they sue for no reason. That's
Yeah.
all they do is they sue, and so
Yep.
most people say don't do non-accredited. But I feel so bad, because I feel like I've always built my YouTube channel around just helping normal people start building wealth. And so, I feel bad that I have to say, oh, only accredited investors can invest right now. But I mean, that's just the law. It is what it is. So, stuff to work on.
Yeah. If I was an accredited investor, I actually wouldn't like it if you had non-accredited investors, and I think you said the lowest they could bring on is 5K or something like that.
Yeah, and we might not. I mean, it just depends what the process is, and then when I find out what the process is and the fees are, we'll find out if it ends up being worth it. It might not be. So I don't know. It's something I'm just going to learn more about. I have a meeting on Monday morning with an attorney. We got to spend like 30 minutes on the phone just talking about Reg A stuff, and so I'll find out.
Okay, cool. All right. You still got time, or you got to go? Because I know you said you had to
I gotta
go.
go.
All right, cool. Well, thanks for being on. I guess we'll see you again on Tuesday at 4 p.m. your time.
There you go. See ya.
All right, appreciate it.
Bye bye.
All right, there you go, guys. He was here. Didn't expect that. Oh my God, dude. You're so freaking weird. Like, you have no life. Just coming on here doing that. All right. Yeah, I agree with you. This person says move on from Meat Breath. He's just here to promote. Make. Yeah, I agree. Hey, yeah. No, I agree. I'm not dumb. Like I know he's coming on me. He's coming on Strongman's channel. Like yeah, he's definitely there to promote it. But guess what? He's not going to be able to promote it. This channel, I wasn't prepared. I mean, I'm somewhat prepared, but not as prepared as I'm going to be on Tuesday. Um, when he comes on Tuesday, my goal is going to be to have people walking out and saying, "Man, Echoes has a point. I don't think me Kevin's startup is going to work. I think it's going to fail." That's going to be the goal, and basically to protect the investors. But yeah, I know he's trying to promote. But I mean, come on, man. Most of my followers don't like him. Like he's not going to promote very well. Like trust me, none of my subscribers are are going to become an accredited investor for me, Kevin Startup. So we don't have to worry about that. But yeah, I know he's trying to promote. I know. All right, Tyson, I saw you crying in the comments. Bro, listen, man. Who is this? Hold on, who is this? Is this somebody weird?
Yo,
Who's
yo,
this?
yo. Mic check, mic check.
Oh god. That guy. That's the weird dude. It's impossible to ban that weird dude because he keeps coming on and making new accounts. Dude, let me kick him from the studio. Go away. Um, let me touch on Tyson because Tyson boy, you can't be a troll and then be sensitive, bro. If you gonna come and just troll, like you don't be asking questions. If you got a disagreement, that's cool, but ask a question. You literally don't come to the chat and be doing nothing reasonable. You literally come and just talk smack and troll. So what do you expect, bro? Like eventually you gonna end up going at it with somebody, then it's gonna go left, and then they gonna remove you. I don't blame people for removing you. Like I'm not gonna remove you because what you do don't bother me. But I mean, if you go on people's chats and you don't say anything that's productive or gonna help anybody, like if you think that I'm an idiot or you think I'm a bad investor, ask a question. You don't even do that. So why wouldn't people ban you, bro? You're just wasting time. Like, don't complain, bro. Don't be a troll and then start complaining. I respect him facing his critics. Yeah, that's respectable. Something Jeremy. No, forget Jeremy. I don't even really care about Jeremy. I mean, I would debate him, but I don't care. Larry Jones, I would like to debate, but yeah, Larry Jones is scared. By the way, it is freezing in here. I need to go turn on. I need to go turn off the air. So give me a second, guys. Too scared to ask my questions. We know who pays the bill. My bad, bro. There was a lot of comments. I might have missed yours. My bad. My bad, Cole. We know who pays the bills. His retail voice and smile is so damn cringy, is it? I don't think it's about the promotion, more about his public image. Maybe. I mean, he's welcome on the channel if he wants to debate. Penguins. Is that guy in here? Hey, I know who that is. Is he really in here? I feel like Cole is trolling me. You know how crazy that would be if that guy was in here? Yeah, Penguins isn't in here, Cole, you freaking troll. You over here got me like, wait a minute. Hey, Gil, honestly, Gil, that's how I feel too, bro. I'm with you, bro. Can we just knock him out together, bro? Like honestly, bro, that dude is so annoying, bro. I'm with you, Gil. I'm leaving this comment up because I agree, Gil. I'm at that point with him. He's annoying. Like, chill out, bro. I forgot. I got a YouTube channel. I have to be politically correct. Never mind. I take back what I said. I have to be politically correct. So I'm gonna change what I said and just say uh, I'm gonna say nothing. But I take back what I said about agreeing with Gil. I have to be politically correct. Can't be ignorant on stream. There's people watching. I just turned off the air and it didn't come off. Uh, because you spoke to, I'm going to invest this. Changed my mind. All my money. Gosh, Fabio, you're such a bad investor, dude. I really hope Kevin takes this seriously. He isn't losing his money now. It's people's IRAs and investments. I doubt it. Yeah, you're right. You're right, Dan. He seems to be taking it, I guess, more serious, but you just never know with him. Why your mom keep the AC so low? I don't know, man. Penguins is dope, though. Yeah, he is. Can I put Cole in timeout? Yeah, you can if you want. All right, guys. Well, we've been streaming long enough. Uh, I'll put the link out if anybody wants to join. I didn't think I'd be streaming this long. Me and my girlfriend have a deal where my Friday night live streams can't be 7 hours. But she's not here yet. I think she's still out doing her thing. So until my girlfriend gets here, I guess we can stream. But yeah, if anybody wants to join, you're free to do that. Capital Mindset could join. I like promoting this channel. Cole could join, like promoting this channel. Foothat is always welcome. But if not, I'm going to talk about these subjects until people join. Somebody said we reach a 7 hour, another 5 hour live stream. Yeah, I mean, if my girl doesn't end up coming, I mean, she hasn't said anything. Let me see if she texted me. Because I talked to her about the live stream tonight, and she basically said I was gonna basically was only gonna be able to live stream for like 2-3 hours until like she gets home, and then yeah. And also, I'm taking up the living room, which She loves it here. She loves taking literal. Oh, this guy is hilarious. He said Echo's gonna fall asleep again. Yeah, did you guys know that the last live stream I had, I fell asleep? That was actually pretty embarrassing. That was actually pretty embarrassing. Please tell me this is Spillhead and not that weird dude. I don't know how to block that weird young smooth dude, but he keeps making accounts and joining. I don't know how. I don't know who Bonjo is, so I feel like that's young smooth. So I'm not adding whoever you are until I figure out like who you are. Doing her thing, Rick. There you go. Honestly, I'm not even tired. I feel like I could actually go for 7 hours tonight, but the wifey won't allow it. Oh, Cole's here. Investing with Cole, the GOAT. If anybody else wants to join, you can. Kingdom of Finance, you're welcome on. What's up, Cole? Uh-oh, can't hear you. Too bad, so sad. Look at Cole copying me, Kevin, with the dark screen. Where's your board at? Dang, I legit can't hear him. Can anybody else not hear him? Am I tweaking? Is it just, oh, dang, my phone's about to die. Is it just me or can you guys not hear him? I legit can't hear Cole. Can everybody hear me? And then can everybody hear Cole? Cole, we can't hear you, bro. I know I'm not tweaking. Yeah, man, you guys make fun of me. Now it's time to make fun of you. Yeah. Your mic sucks.
Okay, look, you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Yeah, it looks like it selected the wrong mic for some reason.
Good, keep it that way. How much skin in the game you going to add to the bear market? I got a 100. No, you got a 10,700 swing trade, all in 100%. I mean, I got a pretty decent amount of money in. I'm definitely going to add a lot of money for sure. Like as it gets worse, in my opinion. Oh, look, Bat's here. What's up, Bat?
Hey, man, how's it going?
Hey, the connection's good too.
I worked out what that was last time. It was my really slow computer, so I'm doing this off my phone.
Nice. Yeah, the connection sounds good, man.
It's the morning for you. It looks like.
Yeah, 12, almost 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Yeah, so but yeah, not far off. Yeah, good.
Yeah, I think Bat's in is it New Zealand or Australia?
Yeah, Auckland, New Zealand. Yeah.
New Zealand. Yeah, you live in New Zealand. That's what's up.
Yeah, cool.
Bat is an OG subscriber, guys. Bat's been following me since I had 200 subscribers or something.
Oh, I think it was less than 100. I'm pretty sure it was like 50 or something.
Oh wow, yeah, you.
Yeah, it was really early. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was that was back when the quality was terrible. You've been following me since back when I used to record videos like this. I didn't even have a mic. I used to record videos with just my phone, and I would just record it and upload it. So yeah, that's what's up, man.
And you look like you're in some jail cell as well too.
Recording from prison.
Yeah.
Yeah,
hey, I sent you a message on Instagram too. If you want to do like a deep dive into that James guy, I sent you some information. So yeah.
Yeah, please do. You sent it already?
Yeah, I sent. Yeah, so it's
Yeah, I've been wanting to go after these crypto grifters, and yeah, that guy's a freaking grifter.
Yeah, yeah. Like I say, have a read, man, and give me a reply. I said put my phone number in there too, so drop me a message.
Okay. Yeah, that'll work.
Cool.
Yeah, that'll be good.
Yeah, sweet. Yeah. Hey, so these 7-hour live streams, I'm pleased your girlfriend said to stop doing that because it was kind of getting a bit hard to jump on for 7 hours on a Saturday, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, she's not a fan. She's been getting on me. We're working it out. It's hard. This is the first time I've ever lived with somebody, so we're working it out.
Nice. You were talking really tough about that red pill stuff until you said your girlfriend's coming home. Then all of a sudden, her living room. And...
Hey, that was good. That's good, Joe. Yeah, that's true. Gotta make the queen happy.
But where are you, Cole? In Canada or something?
No, Louisiana.
No, he's Canadian. Okay. No, don't you lie to him. You're Canadian.
Yeah, that's it.
You're a Canadian in the States.
Famous Louisiana, famous Canadian football team.
All right. Okay, cool. Sweet. I used to live in New York many years ago, and I could never really tell the difference between people's accents. It used to get me in a bit of trouble, actually. So
yeah, I don't really have a Southern accent, except for some words. But so you only live in places that are new?
And new? Oh, New York.
Yeah, New York, New Zealand. Yeah.
I lived in Hong Kong for about 3 years, and I lived in London for maybe 10 years, I think so.
Is that job related or what?
Yeah. I used to work for a hedge fund in IT, and just got moved around a bit. So I moved to New York in 2009 when the financial crisis hit, and that was a bit of an experience, right? It was ugly times. Yeah. So
you were the guy that shorted GameStop.
Nah, man. I'm like I say, I'm an IT. I watch the guys do it. I didn't do that, man. Yeah.
That was behind the scenes with it.
Yeah. It was. Hey, you see this investing game, right? You see these guys that have graduated from Oxford, Harvard, Yale, all these top universities, and man, these guys get it wrong 50% of the time. So you're thinking, what chance have you got? It's sort of, it's hard, man. It really is, eh? Especially that's where these grifters, they sit there and go, oh, watch me. With their money, you're dead right, Jason. All that money comes from the grift, the YouTube ads and the Patreon, right?
Yeah. Man, listen, I really hope. I think it's going to happen. I think the S&P is probably going to go to 3,500. And I'm letting you guys know right now, if that happens, I am going to go on a rampage making fun of these guys.
Absolutely,
an absolute
man.
rampage.
Do it. Yeah.
And I'm going to be like, man, and it's going to be sad because their followers are going to get destroyed. Because I was talking with one of my people that I know on Twitter in the DMs, and we were just talking, and we were just like, man, a lot of these companies that these grifters pumped are going to go bankrupt during this cycle. I don't know when. It could be next year, this year. I don't know, but it's going to happen. Like Tattooed Chef and all that crap. I think some of those companies are going to go bankrupt. I really do.
I reckon the ultimate indicator for me is when these bloody NFTs, when they get to zero. To me, that's the dumbest shit ever, man. It really is the dumbest shit ever.
I'm waiting for Dogecoin to fall under a penny. It's still at cents, which is.
Yeah, no, you're right. That's a good point. Yeah. I think crypto's really going to get whacked too. I think so. And as crazy as the pain has been, I still don't think we've gotten to that point of capitulation. Retail still buying, losing their minds. Stock mode saying the S&P 500 is going to end the year at 4,900. I think when stock mode gets bearish is when it's time to buy.
That dude looks like Emperor Palpatine, doesn't he, with a hat? He does.
Yeah.
But before or after?
No, he does with the freaking bags under his eyes. Yeah, he does. I can't even lie.
Yeah, he looks terrible, that dude. It looks like he's about, 50 going on 87,
Yeah, he looks pretty bad. And then he had the nerve. I hate it when these people do that. Me, Kevin's done it before too. I hate it when they post their family and they're like, I'm doing this for my kids. I'm like, dude, don't do that. Like, you're a freaking grifter, bro. Like, shout out to your family. I will never disrespect them, but I just hate it when they do that. Stockmo literally posted a picture with his family talking about, I'm doing a YouTube thing for them. Like, oh my God, dude.
Does Stockmo sell anything? I don't think I could find like a course or anything.
I mean, he doesn't have a course, but he's got freaking.
Actually, it was Larry Jones. I was looking for Larry Jones selling anything.
He doesn't have any of that, but let me tell you what Larry Jones did. Chris Norland exposed it, and I got to give him his credit. That was good work. Larry Jones legit got paid to, like, pump a stock. That's pretty freaking bad, bro. He got $30,000 to do it. And Chris Norland actually exposed the paperwork. I'm like, dang.
He's good, man. He's good, man.
That?
Yeah,
Chris Norland's good. I know he doesn't like my crew, but he's actually pretty good. I got to give him his credit.
Yeah.
How does one find that he got paid? How do you find a receipt for that?
Yeah, I asked him. I found it. He wouldn't tell me. He basically told me it's easy to find if you really look. But he showed it, Cole, in his video. Just type in Chris Norland, Larry Jones, stock mode, penny stock scam or whatever. And Chris Norland actually shows the paperwork where the company literally says, Lawrence Jones has been paid this amount of money for marketing. Ryan Minoski, whatever, which is Stockmo's real name, has been paid. Like, Chris Norland had the receipts. I got to give it to him, bro.
You did pretty good. Oh, you say the Stockmo goes, oh, I'm doing it for my family, but he's always sitting in some coupe sports car. You never see the outside of it, but it looks like a brand new Mustang or something.
Yeah, he had an entire video showing that, and I'm just like, dude, you were such a scum.
You're not doing it for yourself, bro. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Doing it for my family. No, man, you're doing it for yourself, so you can sit there and drive a cool car.
Yeah. And Stockmo pumped a lot of penny stocks in 2021, which really makes me think that he probably got a lot of money for that. He probably got paid a lot. Because he was pumping a lot of penny stocks. It was insane. He started an entire penny stock portfolio. Like,
well, that's a good thing about this downtrend, right? Is it's going to wash, all these losers that are sitting there grifting. It'll clean out most of them, right?
As you say, they're going to be fine. It's going to clean the viewers out.
Yeah, but no. Well, the viewers are going to sit there and go, "Why am I watching this guy?" Yeah, I mean, for example, like old Bitcoin crypto, right? He used to get like 8,000 views on live stream.
Yeah, no,
you look at it now. There's like 1,000 or 2,000. Like people just don't care anymore, and it's good. It's hurting their pockets, right? Which is, yeah.
Yeah, he's right, because I was looking at like Larry Jones and all of those people. There are some channels that have 100,000 subscribers, and these people are getting 70,000 views per video, which is great. Larry Jones can barely get above 20. Chris Sane can barely get above 20K views, and these guys have more than 500,000 subscribers. So we haven't realized it, but if you really think about it, they actually have fallen off. They really have. Like, people do not watch them anymore.
And add to that, Google has cut the advertising revenue right down as well too, so they're getting paid even less.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's good news. That's good news.
Yeah, it is. I can't wait, man. And I really think it's going to get worse when we get that real capitulation. Like, just imagine, hypothetically, if the S&P went to 2,900. Oh, my God.
Hey, unemployment hasn't started yet, man. I mean, everyone's still got a job, right? Unemployment hasn't started yet. It's a lagging indicator, right? It's to come. Hey, I remember 2008, 9, and fuck, man, it was brutal. It was absolutely brutal. Yeah.
Yeah, the only unemployment is in Echo's mailbox.
$300 a week.
Yeah.
By the way, I hope nobody believes that. I was joking.
Ballin'. Yeah, I know. That's
hope nobody
ballin',
really believes
$300
that.
a week.
I'm actually against unemployment. That's one of the things that I didn't agree with the Democratic Party on. I'm actually against it, but that's a different conversation.
I remember in 2009 seeing someone in a supermarket in New York, and they had because where I'm from, we don't have food stamps, right? You get a benefit, and this person had this card. You know, they put the card across, and they had some biscuits, and so I call a biscuit a cookie, you know, and they had these cookies that were basically a chocolate base, and the cashier said, "You're not allowed those ones for food stamps," so they had to put them back. I was sitting there going, "Oh, what sort of life is that, man? That's hard slog, you know. So you can't get smokes or anything, like or anything enjoyable. You can't even get chocolate cookies, like."
Yeah, exactly.
Get a job, bro.
There you go.
Yeah, classic.
Yeah,
So Bat, you've said because of your experience working in hedge funds, you see something about Kevin that he's the guy for the job.
For which job?
All of them. You said he gives off like a vibe that you can.
Oh no, yeah. If he'd be the kind of, hey, look, he's charismatic, he's good looking, you know, he's sharp as a tack, right? You know, he certainly has. There's a lot for people to sort of get not sucked in is the wrong word, but I mean, he's not stupid, right? You know, so
you've called him the Warren Buffett of real estate.
Well, I don't know about you, but I mean, I look what the Fed's doing with interest rates, and you know, it looks. You know, your mortgages are different over there to what ours are here. Like we have, say, every 2 years or 3 years they roll off. You can get 5-year ones, right? But there's no way you can get a 30-year mortgage, right? You know, so you guys choose say 3-4% or whatever, and for the whole life of the mortgage, that's awesome. Here you've got to roll off every 4 years.
Our mortgages are like you basically cheat them because you can get a house, you can get it for like 7% interest if that's what rates are. And then like 8 years later, it drops to like 2% interest rates, and you refinance that.
Just refi, right? Yeah,
it's stuck at 2 for the whole rest of the 30 years.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, so you can play the game one way and not the other, which is awesome, you know. So, but I mean, look at it right now. So, what's the Fed doing? They're raising rates. Could you think of a dumber time to sit there and go and buy property, and especially trying to flick them? Because the people that you're trying to sell to, what are they doing? They've got to sit there and get the 6% rates. No one's going to do that.
House prices have to fall because people can't afford the monthly payments.
Correct.
Yeah.
And you guys have massive, pretty much from what I saw in New York anyway, you guys have massive property taxes that you've got to pay every year. You know, as on top of that, we don't have property taxes.
Yes,
we have
do
rates. Here. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So you've got all that on top of. I just can't think of these flipping houses in a rising interest rate environment. That's dumb shit. It really is. Yeah.
Yeah. Tyson says Cole didn't pay his electric bill.
Yeah. I'm on a computer, but yeah.
I'm telling you, you really got that Meet Kevin thing going on. Like, how did you make it dark? How do you guys do that? I want to
8 p.m.
I was almost waiting for the whiteboard to come out.
It's not working for me.
Almost waiting for the whiteboard to come out. Hey, almost waiting for the whiteboard shit to come out and start writing all over it.
You're right. That's what I want to see you do.
How many whiskeys have you had, Cole? How many whiskeys have you had, mate?
I haven't had a whiskey in 2 months.
Okay. Well, you'd make a terrible Meet Kevin then.
Yeah, I legit thought when he answered the call with that cup, I thought he had like a frozen daiquiri in his hand. That's what I thought it was. It looked like it was a coffee cup.
Well, it was a Starbucks with a fifth of vodka in it, right?
Yeah.
Oh God. Hey, my girlfriend's coming over a bit of scoop, but hey, nice chatting, team, and have a good one, eh?
Sounds good. Yeah, thanks for coming, man.
See you guys. Take care, man. See you. Bye-bye.
Man, people always sound smarter when they have accents.
My boy Bat. Yeah, that's true. I agree with that. Nah, Cole take Irish cream every morning.
That sounds like a gay joke? Is that a gay joke?
I don't even know. Oh, sorry, Dan. He already left. How was it to live in New Zealand? I've always wanted to visit. Yeah, that's a good question. Bat might still be in the chat, so maybe he'll answer. Cole, get the Steve Jobs turtleneck already. Yeah, you should.
I've always liked turtlenecks just because it's a cool name. You know, what other clothing is named after animals? Although I guess the neck is the least interesting part about the turtle. You'd kind of want like the shell is the cooler part.
What's wrong with the neck of the turtle? That's the best part. It's the best part to look at.
Like delicacy you eat.
Yeah.
That sounds like something. Yeah, some fried turtleneck.
Irish cream is a cream liquor.
No. I know what it is, but I thought you were doing a double entendre on me because you said I take it every morning. So
you do take it every morning.
Can't
Antoinette, the one woman in the chat. I'm looking to buy 2 more properties once the market prices go lower due to high interest rates. Nice. I should buy property, but I don't. Yeah. People make fun of me for paying rent. But honestly, the only reason why I don't buy property is because I just don't know anything about real estate. So why?
Yeah, I would avoid buying local property. Get set on fire or something. I don't know.
Nah, local property great because you understand the area.
Oh, I understand my local area. That's why I'm not going to buy any.
Oh, dang. Yeah, man. I should probably get into real estate at some point, but instead, I'm going to take all this cash I have and I'm just going to put it in the stocks instead. By the way,
you and I both at some point are going to move next door to Fabio in Florida.
No, exactly. I don't know if I live in Florida. I don't know if I live there.
I think it's either.
Yeah, go ahead.
I have 4 places I think I might live at.
Okay.
I haven't done a lot of research, so but Florida, Texas, just as the popular picks, and then. Maybe this is different for you. You live in Chicago. My whole life, it's been 100+ degrees every summer. So I've always wanted to go to like a Montana or something where it could just be nice and cool.
You know what's funny?
Mm-hmm.
I almost doxed myself. Never mind.
I
almost doxed. I almost just tweaked. Never mind. I'm not going to say it because that would give away things about my employment life. And never mind. Bottom line is, I'll say this. The area that you just said, the Montana area, I actually love it over there. I would love to live there too. It's actually not bad. It's very safe and quiet. It's very nice. That would definitely be a spot for me. But yeah, for me, it's like Atlanta and Texas what I'm thinking of. Now, the crime rate in Atlanta has gotten so bad, I'm thinking I might have to take that off the list because Atlanta's getting just as bad as Chicago. So for me, I want to move somewhere that's warm, safe. So for me, Texas is the only thing I could think of because I do want to get out of Chicago. I mean, it's a hellhole here. You can get out.
I came on here to call you out, Echoes.
What you got for me?
For months. You've been telling people the S&P is dropping 20%, and then you, sir, bought the S&P today.
Oh, I love it.
So were you trying to get a lower price by? Were you trying to dump the S&P so that you could get in cheap?
No, I don't. Did I say the S&P was going to dump 20%? I mean, maybe I did. Yeah,
I said like 3,500. That's around like 15 to 20%.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't buy. That's all. That doesn't mean you shouldn't buy.
Well, have you not been buying? Because I saw you made a post about it today. So is that something special, or you have been buying?
Yeah, so I bought more of the S&P in the market crash portfolio, which is a portfolio I started literally like 2 months ago. Mm. But in terms of my retirement accounts, I've been very clear. So this is good because I can clear this up. Mm. Fidelity literally has it automatically where every whatever date you choose, which I choose the dates that I get paid, they automatically take money out your account and they automatically put in S&P 500 for you. So that's what I do. So with my retirement accounts, like my Roth IRAs and stuff, which I have like 2 or 3 of them, and then I got my 401k and stuff, money automatically gets deposited automatically. So I've been very clear on that. You should definitely dollar cost average in S&P 500. And make no mistake, folks, S&P 500 is my largest holding because chances are you're probably not going to beat the market anyway. As a matter of fact, none of you are going to beat the market. I mean, you might beat it 1 year, but over the long term, you probably won't. So, yeah, the reason why I've been bearish, Cole, this is great that you brought this up. The reason why I've been bearish is because, 1, I think I'm right. And 2, I'm just really worried because you still got people like Jeremy and Larry Jones and Kevin still having people buy stocks, and that's what's worrying me. Is that's why I continue to be very vocal about how bearish I am because you still got these idiots telling people to buy, And I think it's wrong. As a matter of fact, I should have told Kevin this. I forgot to bring it up, but me and Jay Nagy both talked about it. We both agreed that NVIDIA is overvalued. So, like, I don't know why you're buying NVIDIA at 177 and you're basically telling your followers in your course member thing, because he did the live stream and people told me what he said. He basically said, well, NVIDIA is down tremendously from when it was at $300, whatever it was at in 2021. So that's why I'm buying it. Like, no, dude, times have changed. Like, it's overvalued still, you know? Like, so that's my main thing. I just don't want people to get caught up. Like, people are really going to lose their butts, Cole. And I know you don't agree with me, but when the S&P hits 3,400, you'll be the first one I talk to. Like, yeah.
No, I'm not claiming anything about where the S&P is going. I'm just saying. One, so Graham does the same thing. Where Stefan, he'll upload a video like the market's going to zero with like a bunch of fire. And then he'll go on to say, like, at the end of the video, he'll go on to say just dollar cost average into the index. I just don't like it because especially he has like 4 million subscribers.
Yeah.
Even if there's like 1,000, there's probably 1,000 people that watch the video that they're really close to selling, like they're freaking out. Yeah. And so even though it totally could crash, I don't know. I don't want to push somebody over the edge and make them cash out right before a huge run up. So that's why I don't like the overly negativity that I see some YouTubers do in like their thumbnails and stuff.
No, I agree. And yeah, I don't like Cole's videos either for that. I think for me, I definitely want to make sure I don't get too negative, but it's just so hard, man. I don't see any possibility that things are going to be good. None.
Yeah, I think definitely. So I'll reveal this. This has never been revealed before. I might have been once. I was probably gonna make a video at some point. It was one of my biggest investing mistakes ever. It was in 2020. It was around like April or May. So right when we were still in the thick of COVID, and I put some money. I saw Exxon was super cheap. It was under $40, and I put a bunch of more money than I should have into it because I felt super confident that it was going to do well. And turns out if I had held till now, it would have been super great.
Yeah, you just had to wait.
Yeah, but it I didn't time the bottom exactly and actually fell another 10%. And when it fell 10%, that's when I realized, oh, I overextended myself. I cannot afford to like see this go down 50% again. So I pulled out for a 10% loss. And so, yeah, I do. I appreciate your negativity because if somebody follows just StockMo specifically, they might go, oh, this money that I need in 3 months. Well, I can put it in the stock market anyway because it's going to go to 4,900 by the end of the year, so it's safe. And then it falls 10% and they go, oh, never mind. And they pull out and lose money. So, never put in money that you're going to need within the next, 2 or 3 years.
Exactly. And, just based on the research I've been doing, man, we could get to a point where the stock market just trades at a range and just trades flat. And that'll wreck people too. People who bought it let's just say people bought the S&P at 4,500 listening to these idiots. And let's say the stock market for the next 1 to 2 years just trades between 3,700 and 4,000. Those people are not going to be able to handle it. That volatility and them already being down, they're not going to be able to handle it. And that's why I just try to be reasonable. I'm not even going to say I'm giving financial advice or teaching. I just try to bring a more reasonable perspective than the same old buy the dip, bro, and all that stuff. By the way, let me touch on that because people keep getting on me because I don't like dollar cost averaging. Do you understand why I don't like dollar cost averaging, or do I need to explain that?
Explain it.
Okay.
You're talking about into index funds or
no?
Okay.
I do it myself with my retirement accounts. If you're buying the S&P 500 or some type of index fund like that, then yes, you should dollar cost average. But if you're buying NVIDIA at $200 and you're listening to Jeremy these clowns, or you're buying Tattooed Chef at $20 and you're dollar cost averaging, I don't agree with that. I think it's better to actually value a stock and figure out what price would this be considered fair value or undervalued. And then once it gets to that price, then you can buy. And if it keeps going lower, then you can dollar cost average. But my main issue is, I know you remember this in 2021, Cole. We all saw it. What happened every single time stocks went down in 2021? Everybody said, buy the dip, bro. Everybody.
And it worked in 2021.
It temporarily, and then people lost their butts.
And
if you traded out, it worked. But what happened? Most people didn't trade out. Most people are holding PayPal at $200 average cost. $20 average cost. That's what happened. And that's why I just try to be more reasonable. I tell people, no, don't dollar cost average. Figure out if this is cheap, undervalued, and then you can buy. That's just all I'm saying.
Yeah, some people bring up investing cliches in situations where they don't make sense. So like if you have, I mean, I don't know, a good example off the top of my head, we'll say like Peloton or something. Peloton. Let's say you bought Peloton at $100, and now it's at $10. Somebody would go, well, if you, this is a cliche. People say, oh, if you like Peloton
my
at
bad,
$100, yeah.
King of my finances here. Okay, go ahead. I didn't even know he was here.
Oh, my bad.
All right, hold up.
I was waiting for that to be Young Smooth.
Oh no, he's that clown. It's sad that people even know who he is.
All right, there we go. God damn.
What's up, man? All right, my
Let's
bad.
see
Go
the
ahead.
comments.
Kingdom of Finance in the building, ladies and gentlemen. Give him a hand
How
clap,
to
like,
bitching.
share, subscribe. Okay, go ahead.
Mm-hmm. Cole, were you saying something?
Yeah, you were saying
Yeah,
something.
so I was saying, so there's this cliche in investing where people will, and cliche just means it's oversaid, not that it's wrong necessarily, but people will say like, oh, if you liked Apple at $200 a share, you'll love it at $100 a share. But the issue comes in with a stock like Peloton, where like people buy it at $100, now it's at $10. People are like, oh, if you liked it at $100, you'll love it at $10. But they're ignoring that Peloton's revenue like fell in half or something, and like it's not remotely the same company, so you have to reevaluate it.
Yeah, you got polar extremes on each end. You got your value trap investors like Paul that buy completely garbage companies. They look at the numbers, the surface level, and they're like, "Oh yeah, this is a great company to buy," but it's not, right? Because the underlying issues, it's going to get worse and worse as they take on more debt. But it didn't show on their software. And then you got the other extreme like Joseph Carlson, which I like him. I think he's a nice dude. But he's too story driven. He does not look at the numbers at all in terms of valuations and all that. So
I'll say out of every, I don't watch. There's probably 99. I've seen 1,000 investing channels on YouTube. I've probably only seen 1% of the number of investing channels. I would say I would trust Carlson with my money.
Oh yeah,
more than probably anybody. I'm not everybody else, but I would trust him more than pretty much anybody we talk about.
Yeah, at least he buys good stocks. He just buys them too high. But at least I'd rather buy Netflix than Tattooed Chef. Like,
oh yeah, absolutely. Like they're not
like at least I have hope for the next 10 years. Tattooed Chef, I'm gonna go bankrupt. Like
Jeremy's first 1 million stock video was Beyond Meat, and I don't know if if you can like show your screen or anything, but like you should show Beyond Meat.
Yeah, I can't, unfortunately. I need to get a laptop.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Maybe you can. You can if you want. If you could do it. Pretty sure you could do it. Yeah, because when I had Digital Asset News on here, he was able to share a screen. Yeah, you could do it.
All right, let's see. Man, I'm not, for a guy that's investing in like mostly tech stocks, I am the worst person in technology.
Wait, do you know how to do it? What he did was somehow he joined the stream with his computer. That's how you do it. And then I added it, and that's how you do it.
All right.
Somehow he did that.
Okay, let's see here. Hide the bookmarks.
In the meantime,
close the porn tab.
No, I got my bank account bookmark. I don't want Scott to be watching this. All right, let's
he is. Don't worry.
Yeah, he is.
Hopefully not.
But I just want to say, I've squashed the beef with Scott. I think he's a great channel, and you guys should subscribe to him.
I'm not going that far, but yeah, I'm definitely not interested in beefing with him anymore. Yeah.
Can you guys see that?
Oh dang!
No.
Yeah, it's here. Yep, it worked. Okay, there we go.
It worked.
Yep.
All right. All right, let's type in Beyond Meat over here. All right,
First of all, if you end up tweaking and porn, because I'm gonna laugh so hard, bro. If you end up going to it,
I had a porn tab labeled.
Yeah. But yeah, for example, Beyond Meat is one of those stocks where when did Jeremy buy this? Does anyone know?
Just find the exact top. Go to the 5 year and find.
Yeah,
the
whatever the top is. Yeah, let's just assume because it's Jeremy.
It's that giant peak.
Was that? I think it was somewhere in 2021. I just don't know where was it.
Does anybody know when Jeremy bought Beyond Meat, guys? I can look it real quick.
And he called it my 1 million stock video, something like that.
Okay, hold on, I got you.
Yeah.
My 1 million.
Yeah, one of those videos.
Somebody said 130. They think is his cost basis.
Okay, so basically he bought it to 130, and yeah, same thing like Echo says. Anytime it dips, he says, "Oh, buy the dip, buy the dip, buy the dip." But this is a company where a little bit of common sense, you would have understood to not buy a company like this.
But buying the dip only works if the
For great
company's
companies.
growing. Yeah.
Yeah, for great companies. Like, let me show you guys a company that nobody ever talks about this stock, right? You know,
Are you
except
talking
me.
about Zim?
No, Zim stock. No, Constellation Software. This is my largest.
Rob never even heard of that stock.
Yeah, they're basically oh my god, it's a meme at this point, but they are the Berkshire Hathaway of like software companies. They keep buying other free cash flow positive companies, and they never dilute shareholders. They just buy it with the cash that they have on hand. And yeah, this has been a nice compounder for me, and I'm going to keep holding on to it. This is one of those stocks where you just keep buying the dip on. You know, it is priced at a premium. Don't look at this PE ratio. This is like, look at the price to free cash flow for this company.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but this has been a really nice compounder over time. I think this is like what is that? Is that a 104 bagger? I don't know, something like that. I only bought it 5 years ago, right? I was too young to be buying it way back in the day, but this should do really well. No one knows about this stock. 41 billion. Another great one is like Zode. It's like, I don't get how all these big finance YouTubers, why do they always pick the garbage ones? That's my question. Like, how do they find all the worst possible ones out there?
It's probably like they probably go to like, what's it called, like Stock Twits or something.
What's the other one called? Tip Ranks.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Tip Ranks, Motley Fool, Seeking Alpha. Seeking Alpha is like a mixed bag, right? Because like some of them are decent, some of them are.
Some of them are, yeah. Some of them do good work, yeah.
Yeah, like
So,
but yeah, like Zodis, another great one. This was a Pfizer spinoff back in 2013. Really good one. They're the largest producer of like, you know, pets vaccines and all that stuff. This one has done really well as well against the markets if this loads properly. That's a 1 year chart, by the way. Let me show you the 5 year. So 5 year, 145%. This has been a great compounder as well. Good
they
company.
pay a dividend too?
They pay a dividend, and it's a growing dividend as well. They grow those dividends like double digits every year. So again, I still don't understand how these YouTubers are like, TTCF. I just don't get it. Like, if you look at Jeremy's picks, it's like every single one is horrible. Every single one. Now he's buying big tech to kind of hide from that. So I don't know.
They literally find companies like Jeremy does, and they fall in love with them, and they think that, like, he thinks Tattooed Chef is going to be like the next big player in the food industry, which is foolishness. But that's what these people do. Same thing with the Honest Company. Like, I don't know, bro. I think Jeremy's like in his own category with bad stock picking. He's in a whole other category.
Like, okay, like someone say like. Again, this stuff's not that complicated. Like, if you use a little bit of common sense, you're like, oh, I use, you know, I see everyone Nike shoes. All right, you know, Nike brand is pretty big. They got sponsorships with all the different athletes, all different sports. I'm like, all right, let me look into the stock. Some common, like, I bet some average Joe can destroy Jeremy Lefebvre returns easily just by picking out like some brand names, thinking about those companies and whatnot. Nike, common sense. Obviously, I think it's overvalued. That being said, tomato. Yeah, you buy this a little bit overvalued. You should still probably destroy Jeremy Lefebvre's portfolio any day of the week.
Yeah, Dan, SoFi is the Amazon Web Services of banking.
Yeah. Let's talk about this, Dan. I saw, you know, I was on his live stream when he said it, when he first said he was going to do it, but. I wouldn't say me and him are friends, but he's cool. You know, him and I talk sometimes. He's not a bad guy. I've been on this channel before. He's cool. But, yeah, I agree. Knowing Amit, he probably bought a decent amount because that's Amit. Now, I will reveal something. I do have SoFi in my portfolio. I did buy SoFi, but it's a very, very small position. Okay. And I 100% expect that I might lose money on it. Like, it's fine. And I would never talk about it on my channel because in this type of environment, why would you talk about that channel? They have a better chance of going bankrupt than succeeding. Like, I'd rather talk about something good. So I think that's the problem. I don't think there's anything wrong with buying speculation, but I think you as a YouTuber, you have a duty to just kind of shut up about it. Like, I have some speculative stocks in my portfolio. I just don't ever talk about it.
There's no way that is a direct quote. There's no way Jeremy said the stock is running out of sellers.
The title.
Oh, no, he literally said that.
Yeah,
what, he means he's the only person that still owns the stock?
Anytime
no, he said the stock market is running out of sellers. That's what he said.
But the
We
only,
go look at it's literally.
but anyone that owns stocks can sell, so that would mean everyone's out of the stock market.
Okay, no. So
This is
let's
Jeremy
talk-
we're talking about.
Let's talk about Smile Direct Club for a sec. So Jeremy's
Yeah,
bold
go ahead.
thesis with this one was it's going to be the next Align technology or whatever. It's like, how about you just wait until Align, comes at a decent valuation, and you buy this stock instead? I don't know. Just saying. But even Align Technology got absolutely crushed as well because it kind of makes sense, right? But I don't know. I'm looking into this one. Looks like a decent buy price right now. So I don't know. We'll see. See how it goes.
Are you really bullish on Matterport? The only woman in the chat. Come on. No.
Your Matterport?
Listen, Matterport is hot garbage. When I went to go look for apartments, they all use that garbage technology. I don't understand what's revolutionary about it.
I thought that was a cigarette company the other day. I was thinking about Newports. I hadn't heard of Matterport.
Yeah. This person has a good point. SoFi app is cool, but I don't really see the moat.
There's too many players.
Too much competition in the space. Yeah, like I said, SoFi's cool as a speculative investment, but if you're betting the farm on it or telling people it's going to be the next big thing, I think that's insanity. To be honest,
I don't think that I don't like the. It's fine if you don't want to invest in it, but I would say they're not going to fail just because they don't have a moat. Because I think most companies don't have a moat. I mean, anyone could make a smartphone and compete with Apple, but Apple's just better, so they're not going to.
And that's why Apple has a moat, because they're better. So.
I wouldn't say it's a moat though.
Well, the technology that they have, and they got patents on that. But then again, the Chinese government, they don't care what patents are; they'll make their own. Yeah. But that will only help for the Chinese markets. So I don't know.
This is a good question. How much percentage of your portfolio, I guess everyone, is index funds / mutual funds versus individual stocks? That's a great question. I'll let you guys go first.
I'm 75% ETFs, and then 5% individual stocks, 20% cash. So that's me. That's excluding my emergency fund.
100% Vanguard Total World.
Garbage. You should be in VOO.
Yeah. Why do you? Yeah, stop following Strongman with VT. Yeah, I agree.
I don't follow Strongman.
Well, whatever. Fine. You don't follow him, but yes, you do, Carl. We gonna keep it real in this stream. Who was talking about VT before Strongman? So you had VT before Strongman talked about it?
Yes.
Oh, I don't. Oh, okay. I'm gonna give it to you, man. That's hard.
I've been following index fund stuff for like 5 years.
Bro, I had never in my life. Hold on, I'll take this out for now. You could bring it back up if we talk about another stock kingdom. I had never in my life heard of VT until Strongman brought it up.
Yeah.
I agree with Kingdom, bro. I think the S&P 500 is.
No, it's not my fault that you didn't hear about it.
Yeah, VT, like, dude, the whole thing about the world, like, first of all, European stocks. I don't know if there's any European viewers watching this, but like, let's be honest, the European markets, a lot of them are going to start. The next couple of years are not going to be that great for them.
Well, look, how maybe
75% Ford. I do own some Ford shares. Yeah.
Are you familiar with Zim Echoes? It's currently paying like an 80% dividend.
Which they're not.
Yeah.
I thought he said Zoom. What'd you say?
No. Zim, Z-I-M.
Oh no, I've never heard of that. I see you guys talk about it in the Discord, but I've never looked at it.
It's a shipping company. They're gonna cut the dividend. They have some weird software margin right now because of the supply chain issues. But and Gil's right. International is as bad as dude. Like most emerging markets, their economies are absolute garbage, man. They're not good at all.
I'm not selling right now.
A lot of those growing international countries.
I think you guys will find. Maybe we can find some common ground here. If I knew for a fact that I had to sell all my stocks in 2032, 10 years from now, I would be completely in VTI. If I knew I had to sell within 10 years.
Exactly. Well, I just think the S&P 500 is always going to outperform.
All right.
You'd
be Ford stock. So.
Typically, if something is expected to always outperform, it becomes overpriced.
All right. Well, I mean, your VTI did okay-ish. It's fine. It's fine. It's better than VT at least.
It is better than VT.
Oh no, not even a little bit. It is way better. Okay. Yeah, it's like they beat about 30% returns. Not bad. VOO.
They cooking you for VT Cole. Yeah, I don't know why I don't
No,
know why.
I mean that's pretty much the main argument for VT is because of the underperformance. It's because international is still so low in price from a PE perspective, from lots of indicators. International and domestics go in cycles. So
To go back and answer Matthew's question for me, I used to be like 90% in index funds, which is really just the SP 500, because most of my net worth is actually in my retirement accounts. But I've gotten a lot more aggressive. So I don't know what the percentage is now, but I have a lot more individual stocks than before because, like I said, I think there's just a lot of opportunities with the market going down.
Is Bacon 70% speculation stocks? I'm curious about his portfolio now. Goddamn.
Bacon, what did Bacon say?
bacon bomb.
Oh, I'm 70% speculation stock. Oh, you know what? Bacon is an Amit follower, so he might be.
Oh, Palantir.
Yeah, Bacon is one of Amit's followers.
Okay.
Like legit. So he actually he might be Palantir and SoFi. Yeah, Bacon. That's not a good idea. But I mean, you're grown. You can do what you want. But
yeah, let them do. If again, people are gonna learn when they get crushed.
I just think value's better than growth. Unless you're like a genius and you really understand, especially in this environment. I think a lot of the growth is going to get killed. I think you're better off buying some of the companies with good fundamentals and normally pay a dividend. Most of these companies that paid really good dividends are normally really good and are going to survive this recession. A lot of these growth companies ain't going to make it.
Yeah, and when he means
Palantir.
growth, he's talking about when he's talking about growth, guys. He's talking about like the speculation fucking growth stocks.
Yeah, like Palantir.
Yeah.
There's really not a reason to. This is a little too generic, but I mean, if you only bought stocks, like if you only bought Apple once it became profitable, if you only bought Walmart when they became profitable, if you only bought Microsoft once it became profitable, you'd be doing pretty well. Like you don't have to buy companies that haven't reached profitability yet.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
international stock I'm interested in Airbus. Never heard of that. 10% Apples. Okay. NVT 10%. Yeah, is big tech, but the issue is like all the other companies in VT are just not going to do that. Are not going to do that well for the next 5 years. TTCF is the best long. Yeah, it is. Of course, a call options and all.
I told y'all he had a myth follower. He said a little Palantir.
A little Palantir. Dude's probably like all in Palantir.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, like, his other 30% is just probably, he considers Palantir not a speculation play.
I'm in a speculation stock. I don't see any YouTubers grifting yet. Well, I guess I would say, what are your goals? Because, speculation, the way I look at it, speculation is really like gambling. Like, I feel like more people need to start looking at it like that, and I feel like people don't. Like, imagine you going to the casino and gambling on whatever. Like, that's basically what you're doing. So I hope you don't have too much money in that stuff, man, because I think that's the mistake a lot of people made in 2021.
Yeah. I only have one speculation stock, Dutch Bros, and it has outperformed most of Jeremy's stock picks. So it is what it is, man. Actually, what's the year to date on Bros? Let's see here.
Yeah, let's see. I want to hear it.
All right, the year to date on Bros is no, they're down. They're down. Fucking wait, hold on. They're down 34%. Goddamn.
Damn. Hey, I will give Amit his credit. Amit does know what Palantir does, but I don't think anybody else does. But Amit does. Amit knows. So I'll give it to him.
And
still trash company though.
Yeah, I'll defend. Let me verify that these numbers are right. I would assume they are.
Amit should be using that knowledge on like other software companies like Snowflake or Atlassian, Datadog, HubSpot. Like I can keep mentioning better software companies than Palantir, but
yeah, I'll defend people. I'll defend Tesla real quick, just because I feel like some people are so short-sighted when they make fun of people. So year to date in 2022. the S&P has outperformed Tesla. But there are people who bought Tesla back in like 2015 and held till today. So, and they're up like 10,000% or something. So I think it's silly to like, some people like clown those people and say like, oh, it's down more than the S&P this year, but meanwhile they're up way more. Now, if you bought ARK at the peak or you bought Tesla at the very peak, then you get clowned on. But I don't make fun of the people who are actually in it for the long term. And that's Jeremy's like only win that he's gotten. So I'll give him credit for that.
I don't make fun of it either, but some people really form cults over it. It's really annoying, and some people have all their money in it, which I think is dumb too. Like there's this one guy who always trolls me about how great Tesla's doing compared to like my stocks, and it's just like, okay, dude. That's the only issue I have is when people form these cults because, I was actually listening to a podcast today, and there's like this guy who's been trading since like the freaking like 60s, and he was literally saying that we've seen these conglomerates like come and go. Like nobody stays top dog forever. Mm-hmm. So like he basically said that like Apple, Amazon, Google won't be top dogs forever. Somebody's going to replace them, which makes sense. Yep. Like they're not going to be dominant forever in the stock market. Like it just is what it is, and it's true.
Well, if you go back to I think it's around 1982 or so, it's around 40 years ago, and you look at the 10 biggest companies in the entire world publicly traded, it's like 5 of them are Japanese companies, and now I think there's maybe one or zero Japanese companies in the top 10.
I'm pretty sure 0. Yeah, 0. I don't think if there's any in top 20.
And there were 3 U.S. companies in the top 10, and now none of those companies are in the top 10, and the only one that still exists is Exxon.
Wasn't General Electric up there?
It might be. I don't remember the exact company.
General Electric is still alive. They're basically like the I can't see the R word on here. Let's go with the disabled version of Amazon. All right, let's just say that. I don't know if that. They're basically just trying to become everything, and they failed epically on every segment. So, and now they're going to spun out each segment of the business.
Somebody said VDE is my best ETF. I believe that's the one that's like the oil companies like Exxon, Chevron.
Oh yeah, if he's got Shell. That, he's probably going nuts depending on when he bought it.
Yeah, some people will buy Exxon at like $110, like the very top, and then brag about how it's up so much this year.
Oh yeah, dude, yes, that's a thing. That's a thing.
That is so funny.
Well, it's called like stock picking hopping or something like that. I don't know. They're just bandwidth. General. Oh yeah, the healthcare one. Yeah.
Yeah, Kingdom. Are there any stocks that you're looking at right now? That you've been eyeing? Are there any stocks you've been looking at?
The ones that I've showed. I mean, Constellation. I've held that for 5 years, but Zotis. I'm a shareholder. Like the ones I'm looking at are the ones I'm already shareholder of, because there's always things that they're doing, a lot of moving parts, maybe potential acquisitions. I'm looking more into Adobe. I mean, I'm already shareholder of that, but I'm going to keep buying more probably. I'm not a big fan of that acquisition, but
I saw it briefly. They were really cooking him on Twitter about it.
Yeah, so looked at it, though. The way I can compare it in the easiest way is basically is if Intel bought AMD back in like 2016, basically. So it looks like a massive overpayment right now because they just don't want to lose the market share. But the issue is the barrier to entry to make what they're doing isn't that high. So I don't know. We'll see how it goes. And if there's no guarantee that the SEC is going to allow it.
Yeah. No, you're right about that.
That's always like, because for example, it's not like Meta Platforms is going to be allowed to buy another social platform, right? I don't think that's ever going to happen. Like even if they wanted to buy Snapchat, doesn't look like that's going to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, Facebook. I'm sure y'all know, but yeah, Facebook tried to buy Snapchat for $3 billion like 10 years ago. Oh yeah, that would have done well for them.
Yeah, so that's why when we all look at the surface level with the Figma acquisition, we're like, oh, this is a massive overpayment, but you never know. There's always things with that they could do. Like when Facebook bought Instagram back in the day, everybody was like, what are you doing? How are you doing?
And that was only for like $1 billion. I think
they got to steal. Yeah, they got to steal.
And did they get? I think they paid around $1 billion for WhatsApp too. Am I?
Yep.
Something like that. Yeah, they got them both for cheap. Yeah, that was brilliant. I got to give it to them. That was
No, but like with Instagram back in the day, everybody was complaining about that acquisition. Because they were like, Instagram makes no money. How are you going to make money off of this? Why did you just drop $1 billion on it? So
I remember very vividly when Facebook IPO'd at $40. My dad was like clowning them basically. He's like, these people are buying stock for a company that doesn't even make anything.
Yep, that's exactly what it was, because advertising wasn't that big at the initial stages. So that's crazy. But with the Figma thing, I've been talking to some Figma users, and they're complaining that Adobe's going to buy it because now some free tools that are in Figma, Adobe's going to try to monetize it. So, we'll see.
Really, because I've only heard about Figma being used in commercial settings, which obviously Microsoft is just going to pay for any extra charge.
Yeah. There are some other players with Figma. I forgot the names of it.
Yeah, no, I had no, because I'd never even heard of Figma. I found out basically all of Microsoft uses it daily for a lot of their positions.
Like with this Figma one, I've realized that there's a lot of players. So many. There's so many creative. I mean, Canva is one as well. Canva has a valuation of $40 billion.
This is a personal finance question, not an investing question. Arnold says, "Is it a good idea to get a car loan at 7.5%?" I mean,
when I buy a vehicle, I buy it in cash.
Yeah,
and I always buy used, and it has to be 6 years old.
Well, that's one of those like not enough info questions, because if he means, is it a good idea to get a car loan at 7.5% instead of 3%? Well, no, that's not a good idea. But if that's the best rate you can get, and there's a job you have to have a car for, if it fits your budget, it could be a good idea. But that's one of those questions that you need a lot more information for. Like if you could pay cash, I would absolutely pay cash over a 7.5% loan.
Yeah, I always pay cash for all my cars, just because the whole leasing financing, I think it's a scam. So I just
I've seen it's rare, but I've seen people with 20% interest rate auto loans, and that's like a gut punch when I see that.
Oh my God,
that's crazy. That people really don't read. I don't even know why anybody would take something like that.
I buy new car and finance for as long as possible. All right. I mean,
it depends what interest. Yeah, if you can get.
Yeah, it's interest rates. Yeah, that's all it really depends on at the end of the day. If it's low enough, sure, go right ahead. But for example, I know a lot of people, they finance like some pickup truck. Of course, pickup trucks tend to like maintain their value for the most part. There's some pickup trucks that like 10 years ago, they still have the same value.
Yeah, like Matthew here, he has an auto loan for 1.9%. I mean, if you want to play it super safe, I mean, you can put that into treasuries at that point and be 1.9%.
Yeah, 1.9. Yeah, that's fine. It's just a lot of people, when I hear it, it's like more like 4, 5, 6, 7%. I'm like,
I don't know a hard rule for it, but typically
below 3.
Yeah,
3. I bought my last car 0%. Dude, if it's 0%, yeah, go bananas. Go bananas, bro. Yeah, go bananas on 0%. Especially since inflation's like 10%. Who cares?
Echoes, have you seen the new grifter I found?
Yeah, I saw it. Yeah, I saw
like
it.
5 hours talking about her videos. Kingdom, do you see this?
What's up?
I was spamming the Discord with her all day.
Who?
I didn't know you spammed the Discord with her.
Her name is Kelly OG. She claims that in 2020 she had $26.
Mm-hmm.
And actually she had negative $26, my bad. And then through options trading, in just 1 year, in 2021, she became a millionaire. $1.1 million from negative.
Is it OnlyFans?
No, dude. She says just from buying options, and she has an options course that you can get. It's like so she has a Forex course for $70 a month, a sports betting course for $100 a month, an options course for $150 a month, or you can get all three for $200 a month. fact, let me go to the website.
Should I start grifting? Like, what the hell? People are so gullible. What's going on here?
And she claims that everyone, because she has videos where she goes over how her course members did that month. Apparently, every single person doubled their money on every single trade, and nobody, they had 0 losses.
This is worse than everything money.
Oh no, this is the most bizarre. So I don't think this is even legal. She claims on the sports betting thing. This is what I think is not legal. The sports betting package, $99 per month. You get access to their guaranteed 83% win strategy. It cannot be legal to guarantee a win percentage. There's no way.
Nope. And when it comes to is she just doing stock? You said sports betting. Is that just the name of the
package? She also has a stocks and options package, and that says you get weekly options trading picks with a 95% success strategy.
Man,
SEC, where you at?
Yeah, like this.
The issue is so. The issue is with the SEC is like
yeah, they're not going to care. If I report her, they're not going to care.
Like how many? Okay, it's at the end of the day for the SEC. It's like it's a numbers game, right? How many people are like? Should they put their attention on this that maybe 2 people are signing up for, or like this other issue that's a lot more bigger, right? And the actual companies fraud like Nikola. So
yeah.
Do you want to? And she said this. I had to watch this clip. I don't know if you saw the clip. I had to watch this 3 times in a row because I was like, "What did she just say?" It was the most. It's the most nonsense. Oh, one. Every 2 minutes, she plays the little effect of like the little subscribe and like little button that shows up. It shows up every 2 minutes on her screen to like subscribe. No, so this is her comment, and I was like, I missed something, so I rewound it. And I watched it again. I was like, okay, I'm still missing something. It turns out she just said something. It was like she might as well have just said because that's what. So her comment was from 2008, the housing crisis from 2008 2012, in a 4-year period, the number of millionaires in the U.S. increased by 50%. Now, I would think part of that is because we lost so many millionaires in 2008. It was probably just people getting back to millionaire status when the market went back up. But so keep that in mind. That's a very important statistic. We had 50% number of millionaires went up 50% in 4 years. And then she said in the last 4 years, 2018, 2022, the S&P 500 has only gone up 30%. So that means the chances that you become a millionaire is higher than the chances of you investing in the S&P. Now, you might have noticed that doesn't make any sense because the percent the S&P goes up isn't a probability. Like it has nothing to do with a likelihood. And
it's okay. So like it's all over the place.
She's just grabbing random percentages and stuff.
She's just mashing them all together. Okay, let's reword all this. Is it better to invest in yourself in terms of like skills and getting a better job and all? Yes, that is way better than investing in the S&P 500 initially. But that's not what she said. She said a bunch of random stuff all over the place. Throw it together, put it in a course, call it a day.
Yeah, Echoes, you look like something hit you like 2 minutes ago.
How?
I mean, that's what the chat's saying. I kind of agree with them. You just stop talking and start smiling. You know?
Oh yeah.
Sorry, I was actually looking for something. I was on my phone because I was actually trying to find something.
Echo ate a brownie. He's like, DraftKings. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Echoes looks torn. Who the heck is this? There's always some new person that I've never ever seen before. How long have you been following me, humble investor? I've never seen you comment before.
He's okay. Like the name and the profile pic, you just can't make this stuff up. Man calls himself a humble investor. He has the AMC profile picture. What is this? Oh, you can't make this stuff up, man. Oh.
And one last thing about the girl, because I'm going to be making a video about her. Her all access bundle to get you all the courses, it's $200 a month, and it says this is our best value package at just nearly $2.50 a day. Now, if you do the math, it's actually $7 a day, so it's not even close as an estimate.
Okay. All right. So, how many people are in this?
How many patrons does she have? Yeah.
Well, it's not Patreon. It's her own website.
Oh, it's a website.
There's no public info, but I think she claims that over 10,000 people have joined, which I think she's making up that she's a millionaire, and I think she's making up that she has 10,000 people.
What's her name again?
Let's see.
Crypto chick.
That's like Kelly OG, I think. Like Kelly OHGEE. Yeah.
Intel is officially a meme stock. Yo, for value investors, absolutely. So, when it comes to chip companies, I rather buy ASML and Nvidia at the right price. So, we'll see what that is.
Yeah, Lincoln posted how her name is spelled.
Let me take a look.
Oh, what's funny is she has a video about crypto. It's called "Why I Will Never Invest in Crypto," and she said it's because there's too many scammers.
Oh, she's doing a MacBook giveaway, of course.
Oh my god, bro, that video was so the 2-minute one. They go into Best Buy recording and like her like running through all the laptops and stuff. A manager walks up and says, "Hey, it's store policy. You can't record inside the store." And she's like, "But it's an electronics store, like because they sell cameras. It's making it." And they keep recording. And a second manager comes up and is like, "Yeah, you can't." And then they keep recording anyway.
How many subscribers does she have? Or is she like a TikTok
68,000.
Yeah.
This is actually kind of sad because you got all these desperate people commenting. My husband did. They're commenting really sad stuff and basically saying, "Please give me the free laptop." Like, I hate people like this, man.
Yeah, no, she
that giveaway probably some bull crap to make herself look like she.
Oh yeah, I bet none. Yeah, that's what she said to the Best Buy manager. They're like, "You can't record in here." She's like, "But I'm helping people."
That's like when people give money to homeless people and they record it. Like, why are you recording yourself going into Best Buy to get it? Why don't you just buy 3 of them and just tell people, "Hey, this is what it looks like." Like, why are you recording yourself doing it? Like,
because for the most part, it's fake homeless people. It's not actual.
And she also has a 9-part documentary about herself on her own channel, with like 70,000 subs. Like what?
Yo, Mike, I can't answer that because it's Scott Schaefer. I don't want to get doxxed.
Yeah, why don't you ever answer that question?
I'll DM you Echoes if you
I'd
want.
like to know.
Echoes, I'll DM you privately if you want, but like I'm not saying
it's okay. You can speak. Well, I'm not recording a video. I'm just on live, so it's like it's whatever.
Yeah, we're about to see how red pilled he really is.
No, but Echoes, if you genuinely want to know, I'll DM you privately. But no, I'm not. I don't want to get doxxed. I'm good.
Yeah, it's okay. It's not a big deal. It's just interesting. Yeah, no, I feel you because I know for me, it's like impossible to find out where I work. I guess not impossible, but I highly doubt anybody will figure it out. But yeah, I understand if you don't want to. I mean, can you just say like what you do, or you can't do that?
I would.
If you don't,
I won't say anything. I won't say anything.
Okay, yeah, it's just interesting to me to know what people do. That's all.
Yeah.
For example, Cole works at Popeyes. You know, it's interesting.
Oh yeah. McDonald's.
It's interesting what people do for a living.
Walmart. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Oh, could you imagine working at a Walmart? The amount.
Look at all these people. Echo's GF is on. That means the stream might be over. Hi, Echo's girlfriend. Yeah, the stream's gonna end soon because
the wife's here now.
You know how it goes. Yeah, she was out with her friends.
Yeah, guys. Scott has a great video about Neo he put out yesterday. I should go check it out. It was pretty well done.
Oh my God, Scott's.
Wasn't that Nicola?
Was it Nicola? My bad. I forgot. It was one of those electric. There's too many electric vehicles.
Yeah, I didn't know if that was a joke or not. But yeah, it was.
No, I forgot. Yeah.
That's funny. Scott, if you're watching this, hopefully we can debate soon. I'm done beefing with you, by the way. It just got childish. We should just debate and settle it like men.
Is Bacon Bombs like is that reference to Scott, to Amit, to?
I'm not sure. It could be.
I think he's actually talking to me.
Or wait, you don't though. Okay.
No, I do. I do live with my mom. My mom
you do too? Okay.
My mom has allowed me and my girlfriend to live with her. Yeah, that's what happened. Keep in mind, she's black. Yeah, my black mom is gonna let me and my girl live with her. Yep.
And your girl's white, right?
In her house.
I didn't
exactly. Matter of fact,
I didn't. I had not heard that stereotype. You can't. It's because of the girlfriend, or it's because you're an adult. Which one?
No, black moms don't play. They're not gonna let you and your girlfriend live. I mean,
it's the girlfriend part you're saying.
Yeah, the girlfriend part. Like,
Okay, I thought you were
mom's
saying
like mom's
she
not
was.
gonna do that.
I thought you were saying like you're grown, you can get your own place.
I mean, basically that part too.
Yeah, Indian culture's a little different. So we all
Tell
live
us about
together.
it.
It's like 20 families in
Yeah,
one
it's like
house.
9 people in
How'd
one
your day go?
bed. Yeah.
And that's the plan. So
Why are you scared to
No
talk?
indoor plumbing.
They can hear you. I don't even think they can hear you. Why are you scared to talk?
Hello.
There you go. How'd it go?
Good.
Why did it just get so quiet? What y'all doing over there?
You're making it awkward. Let's just end the stream. Your wife sounds like awkward. She's like, "Ah, shit, Tyson Industries."
You know, Echoes. You're like
I'm kidding.
Echoes. You're like the opposite of R. Kelly. So
No, don't. No. Don't
No.
introduce her to the stream. Like,
Bro, Cole, you were terrible.
you're gonna get some weirdos.
Wait,
that's
no, you
gonna-
didn't even say the punchline. Why is he muting it? All right, for the
Hey,
for the
Echoes, I
chat.
wouldn't recommend it. Scott's gonna like crop it out and do something. Really wouldn't recommend it.
The reason Echoes is the opposite of R. Kelly is when the girl walks in, he stops the stream.
Give her a red pill. Oh my god. Oh man, that's funny. They just made it so awkward. I think they're talking about us, Cole. Should we just leave? Let Echoes do his thing now.
No, I think we should play rock paper scissors.
Okay, all right.
Rock paper. Whoa! What kind of slow?
All right.
Rock paper scissors shoot.
All right. Boom.
Boom! Don't destroy.
Yeah. Brown beast.
Wait, what you guys
Whoa!
Oh shoot! Look at that.
Oh, that guy in the chat was right.
Yeah. Don't look at the comments. Comments are.
Don't look at the comments. What are the
Yeah,
comments
don't
about
no,
to
don't
say?
look at the
Yeah,
comments.
don't look at the
You're right,
comments.
you're right.
Don't-
Don't look at the comments.
Don't look at the comments. Yeah.
Don't worry, I'm gonna scroll up.
Comments
Oh,
are talking.
goodness.
So.
Don't be mean, guys.
Unfortunately, I run a drama channel, so people are gonna be mean.
Okay, don't be mean.
Have a lot of trolls.
Don't be mean.
Be nice to my girlfriend, guys. Or
Hello,
something.
YouTube fam.
Damn, he left. Damn,
Oh,
why did you leave?
Okay, let me leave.
Kingdom left. No, Kingdom's cool. Kingdom's cool. Wasn't Lincoln just in here? Lincoln, where'd you go?
Yeah, he's here.
No, Lincoln literally came in the stream, like
Oh,
trying to
okay.
join. Oh, nobody's saying anything mean. Everybody's being nice.
Now, Echoes. Now that she's actually here, I said you're not. Because when she wasn't here, you were saying that Popeyes was better than her cooking, but.
Oh my God! And you know I didn't say you were an excellent cook, and you know it. Echo's about to forget how to be red-pilled. Hilarious. People are being nice. Somebody said Jason hit the jackpot. There you go.
Good.
Is that a new plant you got?
It's eucalyptus.
Did you get that from over there, or did you actually bring that?
No, I bought this.
Oh, okay. Scott going to Doc's Echoes GF. No, he won't be able to do that. That's funny, though. Let her talk. That's why I left. Why'd you leave, Kingdom? You didn't have to leave.
What am I
She just popped on. Kingdom left because he was ashamed to be seen with his hat on. That's funny. All right, how much longer I got on the stream? How we doing? According to them, because I told them that with me and you living together, I can't stream for 7 hours. They said I'm not red-pilled anymore.
Oh.
So I guess I lost my title of being a red pill guy. Kevin Samuels would not be proud.
Yeah, Kevin.
You can have another hour. I'll watch something.
I could have another hour. Hey, look at that. Another hour.
That's it.
Just 1 hour.
Just 1
All
hour.
right.
I'll watch something.
Now, honestly, I'm hungry anyway. I'm probably going to call the stream anyway. I haven't even eaten. No, I didn't eat. Yeah, no, I forgot. My bad. We're going to bring that good old Cooper's Hawk here.
People asking me stuff.
Now they stopped once you left. Cole is virtual third wheeling. My bad, Cole. All right, back to the stream. Nah, I'm definitely gonna call it soon anyway to get food, but not yet. We can hang for a little bit. Lincoln, come back. You've never been on my stream before, I don't think. Maybe one time.
Lincoln, come back.
Yeah, come back, Lincoln.
I think he was on Fabio's stream the other night.
Broncos fan is really trolling me. Broncos fan said, "I can't believe you'd rather stream with 200 eggplants than spend time with that lovely young lady." Well, it is Friday, Broncos. I mean, it's not like we're going to sleep anytime soon, so I think it'll be okay.
Yeah, Echoes. What high school does she go to?
What high school is she?
Yeah.
Bro, this man is crazy. She's older than me. Tell me what high
Jeez.
school does she go to? That's funny. There you go, Lincoln. Lincoln's in the building. There you go. What's up, man?
What's up?
How you feeling?
Shit. I don't know. I've been feeling pretty good.
Nice. Well, first off, thank you so much for helping me. You've been helping me great with getting my video stuff set up. I'm just too cheap to buy the equipment.
Oh no, dude, you can get away with a lot of film stuff being cheap.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I guess I got to consult you and figure it out. Honestly, upstairs, the problem is upstairs kind of sucks. I'd rather just film here. Like, this looks way better. Why are you looking at me like that?
I mean, it does for
It is way better. Yeah.
What's
it does
wrong
for
with
like presentation wise, yeah.
You can't embarrass me. I'm supposed to be red pilled.
You can film in your man cave.
You're embarrassing me.
You can film.
All right. Well, anyway, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Yeah, what's going on, though, Lincoln? What you got for me? How we looking? I know I saw you on Fabio's live stream like the other day.
What's going on? Apparently, I found out that NVIDIA just lost partnership with EVGA, and I've been looking into it a lot.
Oh yeah, NVIDIA's been going through it. Echoes GF was out with her friend Chad. Hilarious. Echoes is richer than I am if he can afford 2 levels. No, I'm a broke boy. I'm broke. I live with my mom and I collect unemployment.
And food stamps.
Yeah, I like it. It looks good.
Dan, I mostly been just working all the time because I haven't been working on my like other films that I've been working on, but just mostly been working.
Yeah, how was it filming She-Hulk?
Don't get me started.
You did the CGI for that, right?
No, I did not.
Yeah, okay.
First off, Broncos fan, I am a top G. Don't you forget that. What a beautiful, nice couple. Nice Echoes. All right. Guess I'll probably call the stream at this point, unless there's anything else there is to talk about.
Enjoy your Wendy's, bro.
How'd you know?
It's the only place with a short enough line.
Yeah, that's true. Anyone play? What y'all got? What y'all got, chat? Keep the stream going alive because your boy about to get off. I'm tired. All people leaving. Dang, we just had 52 people in here. What happened?
You said you're ending the stream.
They left before I said that. Enjoy your night. Wink, wink. Lincoln, you barely come on my channel, man. Why so quiet? What you got?
I don't really got much. Just mostly, I don't know. But I think one thing I want to say is I don't think Kevin Samuel's really red pill though.
Oh, he's definitely red pill. He
was red pill.
No.
Oh yeah, bro. He's the creator. Don't you disrespect? He's the creator of.
No, I'm not disrespecting him. It's just out of respect. I don't think he's really red pill. I think he's just speaking out of facts. But that's about it.
Okay, I see what you're saying. So he might not identify as red pill, fine, and maybe he was literally just speaking facts, but he started a whole movement, bro. He really did.
Yeah, I think he just started a whole movement about like relationship wise. Although like I've been in YouTube for 12 years. Like I've seen like a lot of pickup artists and a lot of like people. I've seen I think like I grew up watching Alpha. I forgot his name. Alpha Male.
I think I know what you're talking about. I think his name is Alpha Male. I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, Alpha M. Yeah, I grew up watching Alpha M for like 10 years.
Yeah, I think it's Alpha Male. Yeah, no, I hear you. I mean, I feel like I didn't know. Look, listen, I'll speak for me. I didn't know anything about the red pill community or anything like that until Kevin Samuels. Kevin Samuels was the one that like woke me up to all that stuff, and then that's when I just got involved and just started learning and stuff.
I think the biggest reason why Kevin Samuels was like kind of the birth of the red pill, because like it's mostly like him speaking like straight facts to a lot of women and men about how it is. But I don't think Kevin Samuels ever claimed himself as a red pill person.
Yeah, he probably did. But I agree with you. That man spoke straight facts when he was alive. Like, no doubt. Like, he spoke straight facts. He held people accountable, and that man made great content.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Fortunately, women hated him, though, including my girlfriend.
Now, I think him passing was like, it was like kind of like the biggest hit for all of us, because even though like I think like people forget like how much he brings the value of like trying to bring relationship balance to a lot of like people, and I think that's what happens to a lot of people when sort of like relationship wise, because the reason why a lot of people are breaking up, then a lot of things kind of thing.
Yeah. No, I agree. He definitely wanted to save relationships and save marriages and stuff, and he actually did. He had like a whole Facebook group like dedicated to that. So let me ask you this then. How do you feel about Kevin Samuels versus Andrew Tate? Do you think they're two totally, completely different people?
Oh yeah, two different comparative different people. Andrew Tate is more towards single people, and meanwhile Kevin Samuels is more of like a couple focus. It's just like, if you look, to be honest, I'm more of like Kevin Samuel side than Andrew Tate, because like although Andrew Tate sometimes makes some statements, but I think it's way too like out of moral kind of thing.
And guys, we're going to go on record right here that Echoes on Tuesday will not let Kevin call him stepsis a single time.
No, I'm not. Yeah, no, I'm not. Did somebody like say that or something? Because yeah, no, that's not happening. You notice when he was on here, he didn't do it. He knew better. Yeah, no, we're not doing that.
Well, that's after you started talking, because he saw you talking that gang shit, so he knew not to mess with you now.
He probably did. Because I'm telling you, man, I think he was in the stream the whole time.
Probably. Well, yeah. I think he was he at the gym or something. It looked like he was on a treadmill the moment he got on the call.
He was at the airport.
He was at the airport. Okay.
Yeah, he was at the airport. But yeah, that dude legit watches my streams. That's hilarious. What questions do y'all think I should ask him? I mean, I got my own questions, but what do y'all think?
I think there's one question I kind of like, I put it in, but I guess you skipped through it. I said that,
what is it?
Like, will Kevin's like real estate merge into his company, like his own personal property real estates?
Okay.
I wanted to ask him. This isn't even like a good question, but I was interested if like what range of housing was he looking at buying? Like things like $150,000 or like $500,000 houses? Is he looking at single family homes, stuff like that?
Pretty sure it's single family homes. I don't think he's like doing commercial or anything like that.
I think with the house crashes, I think he's looking towards between $300K just to reach. I think like if he's trying to reach like 500 homes.
I think he said 200 was the minimum that he was trying to get to.
Yeah. So I'm assuming, calculating wise, between 200 and 400K houses.
And has he said, is he staying on the West Coast? Is he looking nationally? I don't know if he said that already.
Pretty sure he's going everywhere. I'm almost certain of that. I don't think he's going to literally go to every state, but I'm sure he's not just staying on the West Coast. I don't think so. Ask Kevin which states he's buying homes in. Yeah, that's a good question. Hold on, I'm going to write this down. Yeah, give me some good questions for real, though, guys, because that's actually a good question.
I would imagine he's going to buy homes in a drunken state, but...
Yeah. See, one thing about Kevin, because he said when he first got on the stream, like literally like an hour ago or whatever, he basically said he's only going to be on for 5 minutes, and he was on for like 30 minutes. So he said he's only going to be on for 30 minutes on Tuesday, but I feel like we're going to talk longer. So definitely give me more questions.
I think it's going to be longer than that, because I think he has to like explain what his company is doing. It can't be like, I don't think it's going to be 30 minutes.
Yeah, but he knows Tuesday. I'm sure he knows Tuesday's going to be like game time. Like there's not going to be any, like he's going to get grilled, no question. My goal really is going to be to like prove to investors that like the start. I mean, I'm not going to be a jerk or nothing, but to prove that like it's not going to work, which I really don't think it is.
It depends. So I wanted to say no, I don't swing trade, but I bought a call like expiring today for like $20. So yeah, I'm not literally 100% long-term investing, but the stupid trades I do are like far less than 1% of my portfolio. So I would say you might as well say, yeah, I only invest. Like I never do a serious investment for something that I plan to sell in like a week or something.
I'm not going to lie to you. I actually did do a trade. I actually bought calls today, but in a stock, which I won't talk about. But I expect to make a lot of money from. I'm not even going to lie to you. Like I don't even call it speculative. I'm calling this a legit trade. But you got to really know what you're doing to do stuff like that, in my opinion.
I'm trying to swing trade DraftKings for $25.
Oh God, what's DraftKings at? I haven't talked about that.
I mean, I bought it around like $14.50, and I'm trying to sell it for $25.
That stock is gonna forever haunt me. Let me see what it's at.
I think it's around like 18.
Oh, it did go up. Yeah. Okay. That's funny. This guy freaking got Scott's freaking picture. Corey, you a degenerate gambler.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, that's. I would say that's my vice. I guess is buying like a $20 useless option because I don't really drink or smoke or anything.
Is Kevin buying houses with cash or with a mortgage? Asking the question. I'm pretty sure he's buying with cash. And specifically, Marius's point that real estate is hard to scale.
Well, wait, like going. I would assume he's getting a mortgage so that he can leverage his money.
Oh, you think he's getting a mortgage?
No, yeah. There's no way he's buying it outright in cash. He would never be able to get 200 houses.
Yeah, you're probably right. That shows how much I know about real estate. You're probably right. What else question you guys got? What you guys got? I need it. Which state is he buying homes?
Yes, I can show you the call-in replay. Funny enough, it was a call on Baba, so that'd be a double callback.
Oh, see, you went bold. You said the stock. I'm not telling people the stock I bought calls in. This stock is actually going to make me a lot of money. I'm not going to lie to you. But I'm not sharing.
I'm trying to guess what they could possibly be. Nothing comes to mind.
I know. You probably wouldn't even expect it. I used a bunch of different indicators to figure out that this will be a great trade. And it's a swing trade for me. I'm not day trading anything. This is going to be like a few months long trade, but I really think it's going to pan out.
And you're bullish on it? You said you bought calls?
Yeah, I bought calls, yep.
Interesting. We got a little Larry Jones over here. I'm sorry, Stockmo. Stockmo is the one who said it's going up.
Yeah. I've been getting more into trading in this environment just because I don't know. I know I can do it. And yeah, I mean, you shouldn't trade often, but this is the way that I trade. I don't trade like all the time. The way that I trade is I only trade when it's super obvious and when my risk reward is very beneficial. And I think that's the mistake a lot of people make. Like a lot of people just only think about the reward and don't think about the risk. So with this trade that I'm doing, the risk is super duper low and the reward is super high. So that's why I'm taking it. But it's not often you find trades like that. So it's just kind of awesome, you know?
Yeah, Echo says stocks are like girlfriends. He tries to only hold them for about a month or so.
Oh my God, Cole. Come on, man. He wasn't talking about you. Jesus. You bought calls when? Say it's going down. Wait, what?
He said you bought calls, but you say the market's going down.
Oh, yeah, the market could go down, but there's some stocks that can still do well. This stock, I'm pretty sure, is bottom. I mean, don't get me wrong. This stock could definitely go down some more. But, okay, this guy's being dumb. Okay. Now, all right, let's go back to school, bro. You do realize that the indexes can go down, and not every stock is going to go down too, right? You do realize that, right? I just want to make sure you realize this, humble investor. Just because the S&P or the NASDAQ goes down doesn't mean every single stock in there is going to go down. There are stocks that outperform the indexes, bro. Like, stop it.
Is it Intel?
Stop it. Oh, you're close. That was close. It's not Intel, but you were close.
The password.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, it's not Intel, but you're close. I mean, I could tell you, Cole. I could even explain to you like why I did it.
I don't need an explanation.
Is
Okay.
it
I mean, I really think it's going to make me money, like a lot of money. Like I actually think it's going to do pretty well
is it
Well, that-
AMD?
because it just has one of those perfect setups.
Nobody's ever bought a stock and then said, "Yeah, I don't think I'm going to make any money."
Yeah, for sure. But I'm just not going to say it because I don't want to promote trading on the channel. And again, I don't want anybody to say, "Oh, he's doing it. Let me go do it." Because trading, you got to really know what you're doing when you're trading.
I mean, I got lucky with trading with AMD around like $25, and I sold around like $95.
Oh, nice.
But it was like a whole like 2 years of holding it.
Yeah. Somebody said, "Is it Meta?" No, I don't like Meta. I actually think Meta's going to go lower.
No, I just had a personal preference. I would have guessed Meta, but I knew you hated it, so that's why I didn't guess it.
But I'm just letting you guys know. Everybody who made fun of me for selling out of Meta, like whatever I sold out of it at, I'm just letting you guys know when Meta goes like $80, I don't want to hear it. Because
I thought you were holding on Meta.
I was, but I sold because that last earnings report that they had was just so bad to me. I didn't like it. I'm like, no, I'm good. I'm not bullish on the company, to be honest. And people don't like that, but whatever. Like I said, when Meta goes lower, this guy says, I said respectfully, disclose it, Fred. No, I don't have a Patreon or Grift or anything like that. No, I don't got to disclose my trades. Heck no, dude. No. Like I said, I don't want people to follow me because, again, trades come down to risk and reward. I don't want people to not have the same thesis as me. And your thesis can't be my favorite YouTuber bought us on buying it. It has to be like different things, which is what I use to like determine a trade. I think it's going to pan out well, though. I don't know.
I mean, I tried to invest in Corsair until Jeremy ruined it and it got shorted.
He screwed that up.
I know, he screwed me over.
Yeah, I remember when
Trying to get me.
I remember when Strongman showed, he went through a list of the 20 most shorted stocks in the stock market, and it was like 4 of the top 10 were Jeremy stocks. And I still to this day don't know if he went and go look for shorted stocks thinking they were going to squeeze like GameStop, or if he's just such a bad stock picker that every stock he likes, the institutions know is going to zero. Who the hell is that?
Nice.
Whoa, what's
This
up,
is the
man?
Stock Rock, man. What's up? He's been on my
What-
channel before. This is the
Yeah,
Stock
what's
Rock.
going on, man?
The stock
Good.
what?
It was good.
Good, man. Just chilling, man. Shy to hop on, man. It's been a minute, man.
Yeah, good to have you.
Yeah, how you guys
You
doing, man?
you're
How's
here
it
with
going?
Lincoln
How's
and
it going?
Cole.
What's up, Cole? How's it going, Lincoln? How you doing, man?
What's up?
What's new, Echoes, man? What you buying lately, man? Nothing.
Well, I found a stock that looks like it's going to be a really good trade. So I bought shares in the stock and I bought options calls in it. That's how bullish I am.
Okay.
Yeah, but I didn't reveal that. That's just a trade. And then I bought the S&P 500. I'm not ready to buy individual stocks long term yet, except for that one that I bought. But yeah, at some point we'll get there. We're getting there.
Nice, man. Yeah, no, I think the opportunity's coming, man. I'm like you. I know we have a little bit lower to go, but man, that bottom keeps getting tested, man. And every time, it gets around 3,600 or, the NASDAQ is kind of at a good spot. I mean, it has a little bit lower to go, but man, there's buys out there, man. Like I'm not buying daily like I was, and I got my eye on some stocks, and when they touch prices, I'm buying, man, because I think that we're probably going to be one of the biggest opportunities of our youth, somewhat youth, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree.
For the next 10 to 20 years, man. These opportunities don't always come along, and you don't want to get in too early, you know what I mean? Because as investors, I feel like oftentimes if you get in too early and you see that drop, sometimes you can't panic and get it. And then you start messing yourself up. You start playing with your own emotions. But thinking 5 years down the road, man, there's some companies out there right now where I'm like, man, opportunities are really coming. So I've been doing a little bit of buying, man, nothing too crazy, but yeah, I'm definitely loading up on cash because I'm ready, man. I'm ready.
Yeah, no, definitely. I think cash is king. I know Kingdom said he was like 20% cash, and yeah, man, I agree. Like I said, we haven't even seen capitulation yet. Like I think the pain. I think people don't understand how bad the pain is going to get. But yeah, I think this is going to be a generational buying opportunity. But you just have to be patient, and that's what I've been doing. I've just been being patient.
Yeah, no, definitely, man. Because I mean, I think with the CPI running hot again, I mean, who knows what Powell's gonna do? But I mean, and then the tightening hasn't even really started yet. So I mean, there's
Yeah,
still
no,
like,
isn't that crazy? I
yeah,
was looking at their balance sheet today. They still haven't done it. I'm like, man, that's crazy. Yeah, you're right.
yeah,
You're absolutely right. I was looking at that today.
I know you don't care, Echoes, but I'm going to push back every time. I think you highly exaggerate what QT is going to do to the stock market.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean,
just as a friendly suggestion.
I guess we'll find out.
We'll find. Yeah, we will find out. Yeah.
I guess that's the best way. They haven't done it very often. They did it like one other time, and then they like stopped.
When the S&P is at 2,000, I'm gonna get an exposed video now.
No, when the S&P goes to 2,900, I'm gonna be like, I tried to tell Cole. Be like, I tried to tell you.
Yeah, man. But there's opportunities are coming, man, and I'm excited, man. Like at first it sucked because I saw a lot of profit go away. I mean, we were all riding that high for the last couple of years, but I'm excited more than ever because I feel like I have a better understanding of the market and, I have a better understanding of the companies that I like to get into. And now being able to get into them at prices that, we weren't even thinking we were going to see for a while or, in this lifetime again, it's great, man. This is the opportunity of a lifetime if you play it right. You know what I mean? I mean, if you play it right, this is a 15-year retirement plan. Like honestly, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's going to be generational. The next bull market's probably going to be insane. I actually plan to buy crypto too. When it finally like really gets to a certain point, though.
I will say on your side, Echoes, it is funny that the entire market is down a lot from all-time highs, and yet by most metrics, the market is still like absurdly overpriced.
Oh, yeah.
No, it really is. But yeah, I got into Ethereum in August of 2020. I bought it at like 310, and I only bought 5, and I still have them. And I should have sold them at the top, of course, at 5,000, but I didn't, like a dummy. But I'm still holding them. But yeah, man, I've always liked Ethereum. That's been that's what I'm heavy on. Like if it's crypto, like that's the one I believe in. But it's only like less than 5% of my portfolio of crypto. Like I got a little bit of Ethereum still, and I got a little bit of Solana, I think, and that's about it, man. I'm not really too heavy in crypto, but no, I think crypto will have another run. I don't think crypto's seeing the bottom. That's for sure.
Yeah, I don't think so either. I think that one's going to get crushed even worse than stocks, and I can't wait. That's gonna be glorious.
Yeah, no, crypto. I mean, I can see Bitcoin definitely going under 15, testing 12 or 10 again.
I think it'll probably go into 10.
What's stopping Bitcoin from falling to 100?
Retail buying.
It's not going to fall that far. People are.
There's nothing inherently that stops it from falling that far.
No, not fundamentally.
I push
no,
back
but
on that though. There's a large group of people who are going to hold Bitcoin forever and keep buying it. I don't think it'll go that low, Cole.
That's what it is. No, too many people will buy it once they see it go under 10. I don't think it'll ever see 5 again. That's for sure.
Yeah, it ain't going. Well, he said 100. It ain't going no dang 100.
Yeah, it definitely ain't going
to
100.
100.
I don't care what anybody says.
I will sell my house, bro. I will sell my house and go all in on Bitcoin, bro.
To me, okay, look,
go all in and do what?
I don't think you compare Bitcoin to
watch
the
it ride back up.
I think Bitcoin is legit. That's just
it's legit, but it's too volatile.
I wouldn't sell my house to buy it.
If it's 100, I would. You know how much houses are in California, man? I bought this house 3 years ago. It's a lot more than what it was 3 years ago. But no, man. I think Bitcoin is going to test 10 again. Like honestly, I think that's a bottom.
10, not 100.
No,
10K, not 100.
What are you basing that number? How did you come to 10? What makes 100 crazy, but 10,000 is acceptable?
Because too many. Go ahead, go ahead. You're good. You're good.
Why can't I say there's too many retail buyers for it to fall below 15?
What do you mean?
Well, he just said it's going to test 10,000. So why can't I use the same? Y'all said 100 is crazy. What if I say 10,000 is crazy? It's not going to fall below 15.
Some people do think that 10,000 is crazy, but that's where the technicals come in. You look at things like moving averages and stuff like that. I mean, Bitcoin can fall to 10K. That makes more sense. You could trade Bitcoin, Cole.
Fucking Andre said it wasn't going to fall below 30.
Yeah, that's why you don't listen to idiots
don't
like
believe
that.
it, Andre.
If you listen to people who are actually realistic, it makes sense. Like it makes sense why it would fall to 10K. Let me go see where it was at in 2019 too.
Only thing I'll say, I don't want to argue it any further. I just want to say I would never, if it fell to 10K and I thought that was the bottom, I wouldn't put myself in a financial position where I'd be ruined if it fell to 5.
No, definitely. I feel that.
Right.
I feel that.
Yeah, we're not saying that though. You went to the absolute extreme. Do you realize that Bitcoin hasn't been $100 since like 2015 or something like that? Maybe even before that. Like you
I
went to
think
the absolute
2012 or
extreme.
2010 or 2012.
Matter of fact, I don't think Bitcoin was $100, Cole, since like 2012. Like you went to the absolute extreme, bro. That's the problem.
I would not be shocked if maybe I'll get hate for this. No, I probably will. I would not be shocked if in the year 2050 Bitcoin is like $1. I'm not predicting that, but I wouldn't be shocked if in 2050.
I'm not allowing it. No, I'm sorry. Bitcoin, you cannot like crypto, bro, but Bitcoin is here to stay. There's no way it's going to stay.
Bitcoin has not been.
So what if Ethereum takes over? There's no reason to have multiple cryptos. Wouldn't it be like a one winner take all?
No, it wouldn't. And if it was, it'd be Bitcoin. But no, I don't think crypto will be a winner take all. I think there'll be a few that'll be up there. Now, all these 10,000 cryptos aren't going to make it, but
no, definitely not.
I don't think it'll be a winner take all.
List right now. This is not even an argument. This is a genuine question because I'm interested. What cryptos do you think will exist in 20 years?
Bitcoin.
Ethereum.
Definitely
Bitcoin and Ethereum are the only two I can say for sure. I can't even say any others. I don't know what altcoins are going to survive. I really don't. I love to say Polygon, Cardano because I like them, but I don't know.
Maybe Ethereum Classic too, but maybe.
Yeah, but Ethereum and Bitcoin are going to be here. Like I'm 100% sure of that. But I could always be wrong. Don't get me wrong.
In 2050, when Bitcoin goes to 0, I'm going to roast you, dude.
Oh my God. You really think Bitcoin's going to go to 0? Bro, you're acting like a mega bear. You're acting like Kingdom of Finance.
It's just not for me. I could see I could see if I had like $100 million, or not even that far. If I had like $50 million, I would probably buy like 1 million of Bitcoin just in case of if something crazy happened to the U.S. and dollars became like nobody wants dollars. I could flee the country and have my Bitcoin. So, but as in my current position, trying to build up to retirement with index funds, I don't really see I don't like it in that position.
I understand, man, but look here, man. Crypto gonna be a part of my portfolio forever. There's too much utility, too much potential. Again, I'm not talking about Dogecoin, but Bitcoin, oh yeah.
I mean, I put like $100 in Shiba Coin, just waiting and writing it off.
I had a $500,000 Dogecoin when it was like a quarter of a penny. I bought it and I sold it like at half a penny, like an idiot. I could have been retired already, man.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember on Reddit when you could just give people Dogecoins as a joke. So when I heard about it in 2020, I was like, what?
Yeah, no, I think crypto does have utility, and I think that the more, you see so many companies and different like banks and different stuff getting into the cryptocurrency field to where I think that it's going to continue to be here as an asset, more as an asset and as a hedge sometimes against the dollar, if that makes sense. But I'm not a bull on crypto. I'm not a bull on crypto. I'm not a bear on crypto. I just understand that it's here, that it's going to be here. And like with people like Vitalik and people like that, like they're continuously evolving crypto and finding different ways, with the mining and the gas fees and all that stuff that they do. I think it's going to be more involved. And you got people like Elon that push it and things like that to where, it's going to be here. It's not going anywhere. Like Eccles was saying, most of those altcoins will die. Like the Doge, the Shibas, the Dogelons, all these weird, funny coins that don't make no sense. yeah, you might get a pump and dump on like 99% of them, but the Bitcoin, the Ethereums, I think Cardano's actually a pretty good coin. Like there's some out there that are gonna have utility and gonna be functionable and be able to, I mean, things change, man. It's crazy, but I think that I definitely think it'll be around to stay.
At what? Because you were talking about how if Bitcoin hit $100, you'd sell your house. At what point? Because and this if. At what price would you buy a Bored Ape NFT? Because I think if that fell to like $15, I think.
But you can't compare. That's a terrible.
No. But that's a serious. I would buy a Bored Ape NFT if it hit $15. I would buy it.
Fine, I'll let you have it.
Yeah, I think with that because I never got into the NFTs at all, man. Like never. I never even found it like remotely interesting to me. But I think like, when you see something that has so much value, like there becomes a risk reward part of it where it's like, okay, I've seen Bitcoin at 60,000. If it's at 100, like the risk to reward, like, come on, like all it takes is one good, I mean, if it fell to 100 though, then we'd have to say, why did it fall to 100? There had to be a reason why it fell all the way to 100, because going from 60,000 to $100, that's a 99.9%. Crash. And so something went terribly wrong. Yeah, something went terribly wrong. So then maybe I wouldn't, if you think about it like that, like maybe I would. If it went all the way to 100, there must have been a reason. Like the same thing, what was that one coin, Tether or whatever it was? That was like $100. That went to like a quarter of a penny or something, like a tenth of a penny. Like, yeah, there is, I mean, when you think about it like that, if Bitcoin did fall to 100, maybe I wouldn't, because there's obviously a reason it went to 100, and maybe I want nothing to do with it. But it's just saying from the asset stance of it and what they're doing. Like, let me turn down Cobra Kai, man, my bad. But yeah, no, I see function in it. I see, when you see the banks that are buying into it, when you see BlackRock buying into it, when you see Elon using it for his stuff, you know what I mean? Like, there's gonna be function to it, in my opinion. And
I don't buy the Elon argument. I don't buy, because he was accepting Dogecoin for Teslas.
Yeah, I mean, that was a clown.
The rest of what you said.
Didn't Elon stop accepting Bitcoin anymore?
I think he stopped Bitcoin, but I think he kept Dogecoin. Somebody could double check.
Yeah, no, you're exactly right. Yeah, Tesla sold their Bitcoin, but they kept Dogecoin. Yes, something like that.
I think they sold Dogecoin. I don't think they're keeping Dogecoin.
Some just because some people in chat are saying. Somebody said, "Has anyone ever used crypto for an actual transaction?" If I were to buy Bitcoin, I couldn't see myself ever using it for a transaction, because the only reason I would ever buy it is as a store of value, like gold or something. So I would never spend it.
I mean, if I had Bitcoin, I would have just, like, if it was like around like $50,000, I would have just used it on buying a Tesla car. Same thing as people have done.
Yeah,
I mean, hey, I respect all opinions. I know I'm mostly a stock channel, so I get it. A lot of traditional finance people don't like crypto, and that's fine. But listen here, folks. When crypto gets to a certain price, I'm buying. More for me. Perfectly fine with me. I'm not mad.
Yeah, it becomes a risk to reward with me. Like, it's like, okay, when it gets to a certain price, like, and when Ethereum goes under 1,000, like, the risk to reward is good to me. Like, I see, like, okay, like, I like Ethereum, man. I like, I like Vitalik and what they do. So when I see, if it's over 2,000, I'm not buying. Like 3,000, I'm not buying. Like I was never thinking of buying. Like I was like, oh, I'm so good into it. My average was like 302, 305. I'm like, man, I'm just gonna let it run. If it goes to 10, 20,000, I'm taking it all, and it never did. But at the end of the day, it's like, that risk to reward, that's where it comes in play with me. Because crypto, like, it's not a stock. I can't look at technicals. I can't look at their business acumen or what they got going on. I can't look at nothing like that.
You can't look at technicals.
Yeah, technicals. Yeah,
that's
no,
a good way. That's actually a good way to like trade it and stuff. But go ahead.
Yeah, no, that's correct. Because it seems like 17,000 has been a big technical for Bitcoin. 10,000 is a big technical. Ethereum is like 15,000. So there's no technicals, yes, but I mean, like, as it comes to, like, I can't look at a spreadsheet. I can't look at gross profit. I can't look at their revenue or EPS, anything like that. I can't look at that. I can't look at that and be like, okay, I think this is heading in the right direction. It's really, it's really a store of value. It's an asset. It's a hedge against the dollar or gold or whatever you want to say like that. but I can't look at technical. And that's why I'm not heavy in it. I'm a long-term investor. My stocks I want to hold, 5-10 years. Everything I invest in. What's that Buffett quote, man? If you can't hold it for 5 minutes, you shouldn't, or 5 years, whatever it is, something like that. But everything I buy is for the long term, man. Like I don't want to look at my stocks every day. I don't want to, be glued to my phone looking at what something's doing. I'm not a trader like that. Like I've swung trade. Yeah, I've done a few little bit of trades here and there, but it's not my thing, man. 95% of my portfolio is long term. I'm holding, and that's about it, man. Like it's easier that way. You avoid the taxes, you avoid the stress of the day to day, and you just keep on at it, man. Raising the roof. Go ahead.
But they're doing a bump. Thank you for the $5 donation, Juan. Juan just gave me a $5 donation. I appreciate that. But super chat's at, guys. You guys being cheap today.
Hey, look. You guys got no comeback for this one. When the U.S. economy collapses, and both of you guys have like 100 Bitcoin, and I've got food and a gun, we'll see who wins that exchange.
Okay, well that's just end of the world scenario. Like, okay. Well, let me answer this because Matthew says, Echoes, are you concerned Warren Buffett is not interested in crypto? Matthew, Warren Buffett is 180 years old, bro. That man was born in 1758. Like, come on, bro. So I don't really care what Warren thinks when it comes to stuff like that because he's old. He's freaking old. And then he said he wouldn't buy all of it for $25. I mean, Warren Buffett is following an important principle. Don't buy things that you don't understand. I get it. He doesn't understand crypto, so why would he buy it? So to answer the question, no, I don't care that Warren Buffett doesn't want to buy it. Like, that's fine. It's like my freaking grandpa can't even work his dang cell phone. Bearish on Apple. I hate these stupid things.
Didn't he buy like tons of Apple stocks?
Yeah, Buffett did, but I'm just making a comparison of like my grandfather.
Yeah, they're like
hating cell phones and stuff.
How much of
can't work an iPhone?
How much of Berkshire's Apple? I think it's over 20%.
Yeah, it's over 20%.
What are you talking about? How much they own?
No. How much of Berkshire's market cap is their Apple?
Oh yeah.
Or how much of their portfolio?
Apple and Coca-Cola, man. That's all you need. To the moon.
How much?
I hate to say it, but these nuts is actually right about that. He's not even lying. This is actually true.
Yeah.
Like that's actually part of it. Like the crime and stuff, especially like the cyber crimes, no doubt.
But that could be any crypto though. So if a crypto comes out that's better at drugs and Bitcoin, then that would replace that.
No, that's not how that works, Cole. I'm talking about better at drugs than Bitcoin. No.
Yeah.
Bitcoin has the brand name. It was the first one. It has the use case. People are going to use Bitcoin for that stuff. They're not going to use some of this other crap. They're going to use Bitcoin.
Well, I think it's interesting. It's all these people that used crypto to commit crimes with because they thought it was harder to track. It's actually easier to track because of the ledger. I know a lot of people have been getting caught with that.
Maybe it depends. I'd say it depends, but
it depends if the SEC is looking into Bitcoin's transactions.
Dude, CoffeeZilla is going to take down the the cartel. Yeah.
Warren Buffett didn't buy Apple in recent years. All right, folks, I'm hungry. Great stream, guys. It's food time.
See you guys.
All right. Appreciate you guys being on. Thanks so much, Lincoln. Thanks so much, Cole. Appreciate your stock rock as always.
Appreciate you, man.
Right, guys. I'm going to go eat and be with my woman. Peace out. Everybody enjoy your weekend, all that. Videos coming soon. Like, share, subscribe. Goodbye, folks.